Hey everybody, welcome back to Dice and Delinquents and our playthrough of Seekers of Fate as our DM tumbles through the...
Fixing
Yeah?
Phase.
time. Oh, go ahead.
Yep.
It's fine. I'll fix it. Keep talking.
No, that's it. It's on you now. That's my intro. And then it's... That's all I had. That's all I ever have.
Um, Hi guys. Sorry about that. My phone flew out of my tripod and hit me in the arm and then flew across my room. So,
Nice.
we're back. um,
Uninjured, hopefully.
I probably have a bruise somewhere on my arm. But anyway, ooh.
Wait, I did
um,
intro last time. Did I get inspiration for it?
You did.
yeah,
Yeah.
you did. You used it
I did?
in the fight. Yeah.
Uh,
Did you not?
I don't
I thought
recall.
you did. I thought you
I
did.
As far as I know, I
loved
never did.
your
there
surprise
was there
face.
was advantage of going around because I glitter bomb the big bad guy,
Yeah, you did.
but that wasn't advantage. That was my
I thought you did advantage to make the glitter bomb work, and then you were like, "Oh my god, didn't expect that to actually work."
no. I can't. It's a save. I can't use
It's a
advantage on a
save, yeah.
save.
I feel like you used it on a
Okay.
skill check.
I don't feel like
Do you want
I
to do it
don't.
now and get it again?
Well, no, because I don't remember what the hell happened last time. I clearly don't remember what happened last time. Since I'm saying, did I? I don't recall using it, but everybody else is saying I did. So I
Yeah, I
don't
feel like you used it on a skill check. That's what I remember.
remember. I have a horrible memory, so it is very easy to gaslight me. I don't recall using it. So
Okay.
Okay.
I
In this
rely.
case, because it's mostly RP, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you have that inspiration.
Okay.
I'm the universe. I get to make these things up, and then whoever wants to do the recap will get the inspiration for today. Because I assume that Travis does not, since Travis is like, I don't remember what happened.
The only thing I remember is I somehow managed that glitter bomb went off, and that was it. That kind of did it for me. Oh,
Yeah.
and I have to remind her again this job.
Yeah.
No,
I
that
can
was
do
the
the
session
intro
before.
if you'd like.
No,
I can do
this
the
time
intro.
too. I had to remind them
Lumen.
into heart.
Okay. So last session we fought the holder of Gore, who taunted us the whole time while being underground in their little sand pit. You know, they like to play in the sandbox. As we fought them, they conjured images of people in our past, specifically Peregrine's father, um, a dragonborn that Liberty and Hex both recognized, um, an elf who was very judgmental that Lumen recognized and yelled at, and then a kobold uh, leader that Hex said was a very bad person. Um, Periodically throughout the fight, I think only Von Kier was the one that was killed of these illusions, and then we focused all of our damage on the Holder of Gore, which we eventually did kill.
As a note,
After
Lumen got an excellent suggestion on one of the doppelgangers.
Yes, Lumen did cast a suggestion on the Dragonborn with the large sword, uh, asking him to prove that he's able to fight the biggest threat in the room. And so he went after the Holder of Gore, which was the largest creature in the room, instead of any of us.
Of course.
After that, there wasn't really any specific loot to speak of, other than a spear that was so large none of us could carry it. But Lumen was able to remove and crush the heart of the Holder of Gore with her claws and hands. After which the blood that was oozing, the black ichor-like blood from the Holder of Gore, absorbed into her hands and altered her body chemistry a little bit. When we left
Yep.
the temple underground. Let's see. I remember what her name was. Fibra and um, Ashihilu. Am I saying that right?
Asihilu.
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 Asihilu was waiting for us outside of the temple and basically asked us to explain ourselves or be arrested. Um, and then they led us to this room here, where we find ourselves with many snake people who are, I don't know, judging our fashion choices. I'm not sure.
I think they're judging us.
Well, they should judge our fashion choices.
I look amazing, thank you.
Well,
Hey,
I mean,
what are you
y'all
trying
were
to say?
hanging out down there a while. And there's definitely blood on you guys in various places.
Oh, I know that.
Not me.
Yeah, Flipperty, you smell like campfire, but bad campfire.
I
Murderous campfire.
I didn't.
Murder campfire.
And he keeps casting the rose smell on everything. He would still smell like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't get any
Oh.
blood on me. Well, except for the blood that absorbed into me. So I'm clean.
Yeah. Well, probably on your hands you got some from Macwin. Because you did
Oh
stab
yeah,
him with
yeah.
a
She
very
did. She
bad
did
knife.
stab. She did stab
I-
Macwin. Yeah.
I
just a
stabbed
little
an
bit.
eyeball. That was it.
Yeah.
He'll
So
remember
you
that.
got some kind of fluids.
Yeah. So y'all have been down there, hot, sweating, fighting, blood on places, definitely on shoes at the very least. Save
Yeah.
for Flibberty, who flies everywhere.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Okay.
Griff looks the nicest of all of you guys.
He's-
And
he's-
Griff was like, "This is creepy."
He didn't get involved.
Yeah. He.
Nope.
No, he did.
A little bit. He did
He-
that one crit, which was very nice.
Yeah, he got a freaking crit.
The one crit, and then he went home.
Yeah.
He went out. Bye bye.
I helped.
Don't mitigate Griff's accomplishments, thank you. He can
Yeah.
he
No,
can
he-
only
he
do
contributed.
one
Great.
damage.
He did 2 damage. He did 2
Yeah,
damage.
he doesn't even get a roll. He just does 1 damage.
Yeah. Double.
Yeah. Actually, that's fair, Peregrine. Peregrine did not sweat, as a note. Peregrine was too busy easily kicking the shit out of his dad with the help of Hex. Put that out there.
You know, gotta have some good family bonding.
Oh, yeah. The pupil becomes the master. Yes. So, Lumen, you get we'll give you the inspiration.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so you guys are currently under Warming Rock right now, like the big structure that's sort of the flat top that's like two layers high. So you guys are currently under there in a sitting room. Now, there's no furniture on this map because they don't generate it, but there is sort of a. Actually, let me go ahead and make the rectangle shape.
You said there was like low sitting pillows and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's pillows and there's like a 3x3 table, like a low table here.
Well, like snakes wouldn't use chairs, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so pillows.
yeah.
And that to the map layer. And then there's a table there. I'm putting the table because it's kind of the biggest piece in the room and kind of
Mhm.
make an effort about where people are. And notably, Hex mentioned to Peregrine that they needed to talk at some point. So I'm very
Yes.
excited when that conversation comes up. So specifically where we left off is Asahilu had asked you all to sit and that water would be brought so that you could clean the blood from your hands and bodies, wash your faces, that sort of thing, from the fight before, and that you guys could explain to her what had happened. Zeshikuya is standing as far from her as he feels possible.
Yeah.
And is trying not to make conversation. and she is specifically ignoring him. So she's looking to you guys. So what do you guys want to do?
For one, Lumen's going to position herself here so that she can break their eye contact. They don't have to do that. That's what she's going to do.
The Shikuya seems thankful.
I'm trying to remember how we left this off exactly.
Hold on, I have to roll for
We
stupid.
kind of just got here. Like, it was like we had just arrived.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys
She
had
had
just walked in this
basically-
building,
Oh, fuck.
and she had thrown her robe, that she was like her robe over this dude behind her's arm. He has a spear in the other hand. And then basically asked you guys to sit. She is still
I think
standing
we went-
currently.
I remember having at least part of a discussion where I was like, you don't want us to explain?
Yes, and then Flibberty went, I need it in writing if you guys want us to explain this to you.
Yes,
Oh.
that's where we
you don't
left
want us to
it.
ruin your life.
Also, I just rolled for stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So out loud I say, so you two are related, huh?
Oh, great.
To who?
To the room.
Excellent.
Yep. Calling out the awkward. Good job.
I kind of have to. It's one of my flaws.
So how about this elephant in the room, yes?
The Shikuya kind of rubs his brows for a moment, like, nice cover, guys. Really, really appreciate that. Really, really feel like one of the team right now. And this woman seems sort of very dignified. She go, I'm not going to acknowledge that statement.
Well, oh, sorry. It's just you said earlier that you were related, and I just.
Hmm.
We
That's very
think
good.
this is perhaps maybe not the subject at hand.
All right.
It's a little bit of distraction.
Well, I just thought it was interesting. Okay.
Well, the more important
Ah.
thing is what we're all doing here, is it not?
That is more about what I'm interested in. She says as she sort of glances at Peregrine, who is apparently happy to actually get on the topic that she'd like to focus on.
You got a death cult in the basement of the clinic. Are we gonna have lunch or anything, or dinner maybe?
Death cult? What?
Oh, sorry, apocalyptic death. Tomato, tomato.
She. Hold on, I have to roll for stupid for her. I was not expecting to have to roll for stupid for her. Oh, great. She actually looks towards it, like Lumen, and then kind of tilts her head slightly, clearly attempting to make eye contact with him. She doesn't succeed, but clearly she's speaking to him for a moment. She goes, "You pick very interesting chosen family." And
Chosen.
he
Oh.
coughs slightly and he goes, "Chosen, brought together by circumstance, same thing."
We're traveling
Him.
compatriots, not
Yeah.
family.
The chosen. When she said chosen family, I would have out loud said, "Oh."
It's just curious, like, thanks, Flib. Really appreciate that.
Sure thing, new guy.
So I have a question, and it's purely for like role play purposes. But this like area
Absolutely.
here, is there like a ledge or anything? I'm kind of thinking of it as like a sitting lounge, where it's kind of like a lower spot where they have the table and then like a bunch of pillows around it. Am I to
So
understand that?
so the floor is the same height.
Okay.
Pillows are on top of that, and then the table sits above that.
Okay.
So yeah, there's no like lower place for you to like
Mhm.
seat your feet. So you would have to
Yeah.
like cross your legs, or like sit on your knees, depending on what you felt like.
Well,
Mhm.
I'd sit
Okay.
on the table. Well, here I'll move myself.
Well, you're Flibberty, you're tiny, you can do
You're
that.
tiny.
Griff
Yeah,
would do that too.
she will kind of remain
That's it.
standing until this lady sits.
Sorry, Griff is always in a
Kind of
corner.
part of it is just her breaking the eye contact between Zeshikuya and her, and then also like not wanting to submit to that authority until like they're on equal footing.
I'm gonna
She
start
apparently is also aware of that and is also not going to sit until you sit. So you
Excellent.
both will be standing for a bit.
You said there were
Um,
cushions. I'm gonna get a bunch of cushions, like a bunch of cushions.
little nest.
Yep.
No one
Um,
stops you, although some of the soldiers kind of look at you like you've got a weird. You're making a weird choice to them.
We're the champions of
Yeah.
making a weird, man.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
You said
Um,
she was bringing out water to wash with.
yeah.
She asked them to bring some, so
Okay.
somebody's coming to bring it. She's still in this room. Yeah.
Got it.
Lumen will do that prestidigitation trick that she did before when Hex was covered in goop, where she'll sort of like run her finger over the blood that she has on her hands and just lift it off into a sphere and then just snap her fingers and make it disappear. And while she does this, she'll speak to I can't pronounce her name. I'm sorry.
Asahilu.
Asahili, yes. She'll speak to Asalihu and say out loud, not psychically, but she'll say, "You wish to bring us here to speak of what we were doing underneath your temple? Yes. So we're here. We can speak now. Yes."
Yes.
She says, "I was the leader of this expedition, and we went under your temple to find a monster down there, a amalgamation of many bodies that were smooshed together in big pile, and very unpleasant. So it is.
And you knew this monster was down there. How exactly?
Oh, I was guided by a very large creature that I can see and you cannot."
Excuse me for a moment.
Fluberty is looking at you like, I don't recall most.
Yep. Um. I don't know how to interpret my role.
The universe is confused by the universe.
I don't know how to respond to this.
We had a tip from a friend.
A friend.
That only
And this-
and only they can see and hear.
Yes. Yes, you
And this is-
understand.
And this is your friend as well? Like glancing at the rest of you,
Well,
Hex and Peregrine and Liberty.
once removed, I guess.
Playing with
We
him,
have
not
other
paying
sources
attention.
as well.
La 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 la. That's what I'm doing. Hellos. Ooh.
We have other sources as well.
Like I don't talk about this.
Lumen's friend is not our only friend with information on these sorts of things.
Oh, yes. Very many friends. They all talk about this monster, and we go and kill it. So you're welcome.
And is this likely to happen again?
We find where we're needed.
That we do not know. We think this monster was here for some time, but it take a good deal of time to create. So should not be problem for some time. But
This
if
one
it is,
specifically?
yeah, we come back, we kill it again if it comes back.
I don't
Richard-
think you should be having any problem with it again.
Yeah, it shouldn't. Theoretically, you should be good. No guarantee, though. I mean,
We take care of problem before it become problem for you. We say, nip it in the butt. Yes.
omnipotent
Uh,
butts. I think that's an episode title.
Omnipotent butts.
Yep.
Um, Seshakuya pipes up at that point and says it's technically not her problem anyway.
Yeah.
And she looks offended at that. And he says, "You don't even reside in this city anymore, mother. You literally go and live at the capital of Igawari. You're only in town for what you're in town for.
Is there popcorn
She
on the
said
table?
graduation. Huh?
Is there popcorn on the table? Because I really need popcorn
No,
right
there's
now.
not popcorn on the table.
I reach into Lumen's pocket for like breadcrumbs and like treat them like popcorn.
Yeah, she just pulls open her coat and hands Liberty like a hunk of cheese and some bread.
Oh yeah.
Pop it. Pocket popcorn.
Yep.
I love
Cheddar
it.
corn.
Snack time.
At that moment, two large sort of soldiers come in with a very wide basin of water that is placed on the table, as well as a stack of sort of hand towels that are very perfumed. They're very fragrant.
I have to roll for stupid. Please no. Please no. Please no.
I start sneezing.
Son of a
You're
bitch.
allergic.
They brought me a bathtub. I start taking my clothes off and hop in.
No.
Time and
Elu
place.
actually looks somewhat mortified. Actually, like her face turns a very deep green for a moment.
Yeah, I'm taking my clothes off.
I would like to cast
Stop
minor
that.
illusion and basically put up a sheen screen right where Liberty is.
Oh, a little
basically encasing.
pixelation around my.
Yeah, like just the
Sensor
black.
bar.
The
Yeah.
sensor bars are generated by my magic.
Put your clothes back now.
Who takes a bath with their clothes on, you weirdo?
You don't take a bath in front of other people. Get out.
Wait, what?
What?
Why?
I'm settling in.
We do not think it is a bath, Liberty.
Ah. What?
Can I wash my paws in there, or is there not?
Yeah,
enough
sure.
room?
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
man.
We
There's
think-
room in there. This
We
this
think that
basin
this
is like
is
2
perfect.
feet wide.
Boop boop boop.
Yep.
It's like a very large basin.
So just watch where your hands are. Stay on your side.
Just stay on your sensor bar. We'll be good.
No, both of you. Stop.
I am totally arms up, relaxing,
Can
chilling.
I like try to grab a hex to make sure that they don't
Just their
follow
hands.
suit?
Yeah,
Feel like
I'm
a
like,
kindergarten teacher making sure that Hex doesn't stick their hand in something icky. I hear you.
and I'm just, I relax, like, that is, you know what? This just relaxes the muscle. This is great. Oh, thank you so much.
I'm specifically not looking at you.
I had a
We
really
did wish
rough
to
day.
wash our hands, but now we think it may be rude to do so.
Yeah, sure. Like I said, go ahead. Just stay on your side.
Liberty, make a history check.
Do I get advantage?
You've taken baths before.
Baths in public.
Do you have bath trauma?
Bath trauma? No.
24.
You do have bath trauma.
No, don't take this from me.
Can we call the episode bath
Okay,
trauma?
I'm gonna cause the bath trauma by splashing
Bath
around
trauma.
in the basin too much.
No, I'm trying to keep you from the.
My face hurts so much.
Right.
You're gonna have to like break through the fact that I'm like holding you back. Like
Oh my god.
I'm like a puppy, like knocking the bowl over.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I am
No,
just.
Flip-
This
Liberty.
is so nice.
You distinctly remember taking a bath in a basin very similar to this one. Not like material, but like wide
Uh-huh.
and shallow. And washing the back of that kid with that wispy purple hair. And you remember it being very amusing. to Star.
I'll. That just makes me feel better. And I'm like,
This is a very
okay,
nostalgic memory.
yeah.
Splash, splash.
I was taking a
I
bath.
I am
Da-da-da-da.
with the like that the when Paco was a little puppy and he had that harness.
Yep.
I'll,
It's like
Where
The
we
the
have to harness
picture.
Hex.
I'm still waiting for that picture of. Or no, you drew the sketch of Peregrine with all the child leashes.
Yep.
I'm getting you those. This is happening.
right? Yeah. I think we earned it.
Um,
So is this lady
Lu-
still trying to have a conversation or have we ended that?
that's kind of what Lumen was about to say. Is kind of was like, is there any?
Like to
She's like, is there
blackout.
anything else? Is there anything else you need from us?
Yeah. What else you need? This is great, by the way. This is
Oh,
nice. And I'll look at one of the big
Night time.
guys, the big guards. I was like, hey, if you get like another, like, just get a little tip in here. If you could just like a little like spruce it up a little bit more hot water, that'd be awesome. Thanks, man.
Might I recommend that we take a pause from the conversation and each go and properly wash up?
Yeah. Where's the soap?
That's what I'm trying to do, and you are holding me back.
Not like
Wait.
that.
Please tell me there's already if this is already a soap in the water and it's a bubble bath right now. Son of a bitch!
No.
It's
It's
just
It is-
water.
it is a very nice
Yeah, the
hot
fact-
water.
I-
Specifically,
It's
the
now
fragrance
cloudy and
coming
blood.
off of the
We get
towels.
some bubbles. I would really
Yeah,
like some
I'm-
bubbles.
yeah. Where's the soap? I'm looking around. I see the towels. Where's the soap? I'll look at the two big guys. I'm like, soap?
This is not a bath.
They point at the towels.
It is if you try.
I will lean over the tub. I will get up. I'll lean
Gross.
over the towel and reach for the towels. And dig through the towels? Where's the soap?
So as you touch the towels, you feel something on your hands. It's very reminiscent of sort of when you add like a small amount of liquid soap.
Oh, I grabbed the towel. Put it in the
onto
bathtub.
the washcloth.
Put it in the bathtub.
Yep, grab it. Put it in the
Put it in
bathtub.
the bathtub.
Yeah, it's very.
The towel does begin to sort of bubble as the water sort of fills up the fibers, and there is a little bit of soap that seems to like leach out that you can see over the top of the water. So you think that
Ingenious.
if you rub this together, it will suds.
Oh yeah, I'm totally. Yeah, I'm getting the suds going, getting the bubble bath going. I was like, hey, thanks, man. You're the best.
Because I want bubbles.
like-
I want the bubbles. Give me the bubbles.
Do you have
Cats,
private baths?
Let me hit. Let me do it.
I will get you a bath. Just not this one.
A Kuli Fibra at that point claps her hands, somewhat to draw peace to the chaos of what is happening in front of her, as her semi-boss is having a panic attack silently, watching this happen in front of her from these foreigners and her son, that she hasn't even begun to address that situation yet. And so Kuli Fiber says, how about this? We will have basins brought in, and you all can take a rest here, and we will address this in the morning.
That's great. That
Does that
sounds
sound
that sounds
acceptable?
amazing. I don't suppose you have any food. We're kind of it's been a long day. We didn't get any. We only had breakfast, and we did kind of save.
We will have food brought,
Oh, that'd be
and that
great.
will be addressed, and your service to the city can be addressed tomorrow.
You're
How
welcome.
does that sound?
Oh, very good. Yes.
Do you have any private bathing areas?
We do
Why?
have
Yeah,
a
why?
more private option.
That's weird.
Because my concentration is waning on your illusion.
Well, I didn't ask for it.
Peregrine's
Because
Because
I
like,
have some degree of manner.
she points and wiggles her finger at the illusion that's surrounding Liberty, and she looks at the two snake leaders, and she goes, "You see what I do for the community? I am community service already."
I'll start rubbing the towel between my legs like prudes. Whoa, hold on, sorry. Uh,
Um.
hold on, sorry. Just a moment, everybody.
Uh
My cat
What happened?
just stepped on my
oh. Our
computer.
streaming button.
so even your cat was like, "Fuck this! You
Yeah, the
guys are
cat.
Yeah, he's like, "This is too much,
Hold
man."
on here.
put your damn clothes on."
She said, "You think they're prudes? Watch this." Boop.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, my cat stepped on my keyboard and hit Chrome help apparently. So we are back though.
Okay, we're good.
Everything's
Though?
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Now
All
back
right.
to what you were saying, Liberty, with the
Towel-
towel between
Yep.
flop.
Flossing between the legs. I'm like prudes, man. Jeez.
Uh,
You gotta get all the bits.
Asahilu is lost for words, and is thusly sort of with Fibra's hands on her shoulders, turned out of the room as she goes, "Let me take care of this. You all stay here for a moment, please." And the soldiers, as soon as Asahilu is out of the room, they're kind of glancing at each other, and you hear like a distinct sort of hissing snicker over in this corner from this guy. As they apparently have never seen anyone act like this in this format before in the history of them being servants slash soldiers here.
Oh, I'll eventually I'll say, hey Griff, got some water here, man. You want to jump in?
Lord Bass! I had to think of the word.
Yep.
And he's absolutely jumping in there with you.
Sweet.
Wonderful.
I just see that
Um,
expression of like, I am so sorry. I cannot control these children.
And they're like, shrug. They don't say anything. They're like, nah. Like, they're not looking intensely at, like, Flipperty or anything. They're, like, not getting enjoyment out of this, in case anybody was concerned. They're just like, shenanigans. Like, this is just a shrug for
Yeah,
them.
I'll look at him and go, I'm sure you guys seen some shit. Come on. Palace. Come on. You see some shit. I know. This guy. I know he has.
They are saying nothing.
Yep.
And yet having an entire conversation with Flipperty with no words.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, you don't have to say anything. This guy gets it.
Thus, you are virtually left alone with each other for the moment.
Are the guards
To
staying?
be able. So 4 of them are. 2 of them
Okay.
have the same ones who brought in the basin are apparently going to bring in more supplies for
Nice.
apparently an impromptu bathing session.
Sweet.
They said we were having our own rooms. Is that what they said?
No.
Fibra said that they could organize a private bathing area. So you assume that Fibra is going to come back at some point and offer that to whoever wants it. But some supplies is already being grabbed for those of you who do not care about such things. So you have about 5 or so minutes before things start happening as far as NPCs that are not Zeshikuya happening around you if you guys would like to RP for a moment.
Yeah, Lumen will kind of turn to Flibberty and be like, is this commonplace for where you come from in the Feywild, where you just remove your clothes in public and get in a dinner bowl or some sort of salad container?"
You know, it took me the longest time to get used to wearing clothes.
Hmm. You know,
Flibberty,
it
make
is
me a history
supposed
check.
it is supposed that my lineage is from the Feywild, is what they say.
Huh?
But I have not been myself. Ourselves.
22? I'm sorry, I didn't ask. Was there that with
Yeah,
advantage?
no advantage. But
15
you
then.
remember that where you are from, it is very regular to have public bathing in like a set area.
Oh, public
Um,
baths like that, right?
yes,
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is.
not like this though. You know that this is not normal where you're from. This distinct thing that you have specifically done, this is not how it's done.
I'm a trendsetter.
That's
I
fair.
don't see the problem.
Yeah, man, all
Clean
right.
water.
Hmm. Where we come from, Dathmere has more individual baths that are brought into usually nobles' homes. Um,
Well, how do you chat and
but
talk if you're all in a different room?
You
there's
don't.
not much chatting to happen when bath.
That's weird.
Bath is not conversation time.
Yeah, it is.
It can be
No,
for
it isn't.
like lower, you know, lower levels of the city sometimes. There's like lakes in the ocean where you can swim and clean yourself.
Yeah. Whatever.
I see. You're talking about swim.
Yes. There's some portion of the aqueducts where I'm from where you can swim in, some you would not want to.
Zeshikuya, who has heard plenty of what you have said about your upbringing in this process, goes, yeah, sewers aren't so great for that.
No, it's not sewer, it is aqueduct. It is different. It is clean water versus wastewater. That's why I
Fair.
said there are some places to swim, there are some places you do not want to swim.
That's true.
Is indeed a truthful statement.
Yeah.
Grab these. Sorry, guys, I'm adjusting part of my map for this. I was not expecting to have to, but apparently we're having the bath episode, the onsen episode.
The bathhouse episode.
She does go to one of the guards and requests the sort of singular bath space for herself.
Yeah. Um. They nod. They whisper, sort of to each other, and then another one nods. And this guy over here. Hold on, I gotta go over. This guy here, um, sort of steps forward and says, "We have 3 bath spaces available for anyone who would like a private bath."
She goes, yes. Yes, we would like
Yes.
that. We have not had bath in a long time. Not many opportunity on the road. You understand.
Anyone else?
I will.
Okay. And he sort of tentatively glances at Zeshikuya and goes, "My lord." And
Ooh,
Ooh.
my
we
lord.
all go. Ooh.
Lord New Guy.
One day he'll earn that name. One day he'll earn a name,
no,
but not
then lie
today.
to me.
No, now he's just
Um,
gonna be Lord New Guy.
Lord new guy.
Loud new guy. Yes. So, uh,
They're like, shall we escort you to your private quarters, sir?
Zenchikuya seems very uncomfortable. He says, first of all, that honorific is not necessary. And, yeah, no, I'm okay. Thanks. I'm good. I'm not bathing, for the record. Like glancing at you two who have said that you would prefer private baths. Him staying implies that he's not having a private bath, and he would like you to know that he is in fact not.
Oh yeah, bring him back. Bring one for new guy, Lord New Guy here. Yeah.
Not necessary. No, I'm okay. Thanks, guys. No.
Fine. It's really nice. I mean, it feels really good.
I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself.
I want splashing bubbles. Can I do this now?
Yeah.
I am going to kind of just look at the disaster that become this room, sigh, and let Hex go.
Yep.
I'm a dive in.
Right.
I'm a dive in. Splash.
You dive into the small
Big
basin.
splash. Big splash everywhere.
Oh, they didn't bring a big one yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
No,
It was literally just about to happen.
Was they never stay on your side?
Go, though. So your bath ended up upturned. There is water everywhere. You are dumped out of the basin. Griff is dumped out of the basin with an undignified squawking noise.
I stand up. Guard, bring me another. Standing up, just buck. Bring me another.
The moment that I let go, I was turning around and walking towards the people who were like having offering the private room.
So I will go ahead and move Lumen and Peregrine to.
They run away.
Area.
Yeah, as Lumen is being escorted out of the room by the guard, she'll kind of turn back to the other guards and go, "Sorry, everyone," and drops the concentration on minor illusion.
Oh no!
There was a serendipitously placed bubbles in its place.
Yeah.
As I stand there.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the guards who are still in the room, who were not afraid to look at you, kind of turn their head a little bit.
That's right. Assert dominance.
Is that how humans assert dominance?
I don't know. That's what I've heard. I'm not a human.
No. Oh, humanoid.
Well, I've heard that's how humans do it, so I don't know. It seemed to work on these guys. But wait, they're not human either.
He's upset about it. I don't understand why you're naked is upsetting.
Because it makes them feel inadequate.
Zesh is glaring after the other two humanoids that just left, like, fucking dare you leave me in this goddamn situation.
It's like, oh, hey. So this is some education for you. Apparently, humans they feel inadequate, and you gotta assert your dominance by showing like your physical properties.
But I do that all the time.
Oh, that's true. You don't appear to be wearing clothing, do you?
Don't wear. Kobolds do not wear clothing unless it is jewelry or something fancy.
Oh. Maybe lean into the fancy. Maybe that's where your strength lies.
Yeah. Okay. I need a dragon horde and I need to be fancy. Okay. I'll work on this.
Hold on. How about until you get a dragon horn? Again, bending over. How about a dragon tooth? And the blue dragon tooth.
You have a dragon tooth?
Yeah.
I would like to wear a dragon tooth.
Here you go. And I have string, so I'll make a necklace out of it. There you go. Fancy.
I like it. Thank you.
No
It is a rather large tooth. So for you, you're a small, right?
Yeah.
Hex. Yeah, I think
Will
they
them
are.
reconstruction.
Yeah. So this goes down your belly and reaches kind of where your belt would be.
So it's like a
It's a very
big
large
tie.
tooth. Yeah, like a very big tie made of bone.
I was thinking like a Flava Flav necklace.
There you go.
Help!
There it is. You be our
Help
hype
me.
man.
Help me!
Okay, I can do this.
All
Okay.
right.
Abort.
Also,
Abort!
the
Abort!
scream ability is just typing people up.
Yeah, and the responsible people in the party just left the room.
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Sashik is really trying to see whether or not this is his responsibility now, and whether or not he's willing to accept those consequences.
Yeah, I just handed the kids off to.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
You didn't
Drop the
even
kids
have
off.
You didn't hand the
Literally
kids
dropping
off.
the kids
You
off in
left
the
the
pool.
kids in this room. You just abandoned them.
neglect.
They were never supposed to be my problem. I need to stop this. Like right now.
So, Hex,
Yeah,
actually, that is an actual item that I looted. So, add it to your inventory. I have it as a Dragon's Tooth Blue Sorcerer.
Actually, can we say that right before I left, I gave a glance to Sashika?
And went,
Like,
and just
Yeah.
Yours.
dipped out.
Yeah.
Was like,
yours.
I'm out.
Your responsibility. And he's like,
Yeah.
what? And you're like, deuces.
I
I'm gone. Okay. So, real quick, checking in with the humanoids that have been taken to the private bath situation.
One quick second.
Yeah.
I'm changing it to Dragon Tooth Necklace. What else was that, Travis?
It was,
Blue sor-
yes, it was. I did, I think, identify on it, and it was.
It's a blue dragon
Yeah.
tooth from a sorcerer dragon. Like
Yes.
someone who is a sorcerer.
Blue. Thank
So,
you.
yeah. Yeah, no problem. And I'm going to remove that from my inventory. And let's see here. String. I had 10, so I'm going to. I now only have 9 string. And
Okay.
I'm going to be digging around here looking for something else to make them look fancy.
So, Lumen and Peregrine, you are brought to this.
Sorry.
Okay. We'll start with Peregrine.
Okay.
So, Lumen's stepping away for a second. So, you
Yeah, I gotta
two
help
are
with
brought
baby
to
stuff, so I'll be right back. I don't know
All
how
good.
long I'll be, so.
all good.
yes.
We've got plenty to work with here. Trust me.
Yep.
So, Peregrine, you come in here with Lumen and one soldier who stays next to the door. And he kind of points at this sort of shelf that has a couple towels, a couple not quite vases, but they have pour spouts. I can't remember what they're called.
Pictures.
Pitchers. That's what it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, pitchers of various things. You can feel kind of the humidity in this room. There are sort of 3 sections that you can kind of peek around and notice. That these walls aren't like solid walls. They're not like made of stone. But they have been sort of brought up. There's like curtaining, like very specifically like privacy curtains. So there is like no way that somebody can like peek in, kind of thing. So he kind of gestures that you can take whatever you feel like, whichever of the 3.
Okay. I'm just gonna choose one. Yeah. I'm gonna choose one and finally take off some of my clothes, which I still have my gloves on and my cravat, like everything. Everything is still same. Even in the heat and the terrible heat. But finally take it off. I wash up
Notably,
I
the baths that they have here are kind of those large sort of metal ones that have been heated with hot rocks underneath them.
ooh,
So they're nice and bubbly, very sauna-like. Um, you can grab towels. Nobody's popping in on you. You're able to pull curtains in the way. You have total privacy, except for that you don't, and you know why. Um,
uh,
you
okay,
distinctly feel like you are not alone.
yes. At the same time, I am washing those gloves and then washing my hands.
Hmm.
Um, far too much.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're having a little bit of a crisis.
it's fine. I just want to get it
Translation
off.
crisis. Yes.
I need to get the blood off my hands.
Hmm.
Uh,
It comes off easily. You don't particularly
it,
feel it with your other hand, but it's still there. You can see it.
it doesn't feel like it's gone.
I'm back.
Yeah.
So
Complete
that's what I'm doing.
panic attack.
I'm just
All right.
washing my hands. I don't know what you're talking about. It's perfectly normal.
Cool.
Um,
Which area do
and
you choose? And if we can move your token there,
oh, sorry.
it's okay.
Um,
Uh,
uh,
I don't know. Is there a difference?
Uh, what? They're bigger. They're ones that's bigger than the other ones.
hey, universe, can you move
Um,
my token just so we have a camera for the viewers? Either me or
Okay.
actually Griff. I think Griff.
You can do Griff too.
Yeah, go ahead and move Griff, and yeah, that's perfect. Griff can be
Okay.
the camera from now on too,
Hmm.
if you
Okay.
want.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to kind of avoid that feeling of not being alone.
Mm, hold on, I have to roll.
Whoa!
No, not attack order.
Ah,
Go
shit! We're
away.
going. It's
I,
on.
No. Hold on.
I'm in trouble.
Roll initiative in the bathhouse.
And I'm buck naked, ready to go. Ah!
There's definitely a Jackie Chan movie in there somewhere. Um, yeah, the more that you kind of feel yourself try to pull away, Peregrine, um, the more you feel phantom hands
Oh, great.
sort of on your arms and your back and around your neck and your hair. Um, so the more that you pull from him, the closer he feels to you. Very much,
Okay.
yeah. You are not alone, and you need to know that.
Yeah, got it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Um,
Um, Lumen is back, so we'll move to Lumen.
you just kind of
Uh,
head to this area here.
okay. Did you hear the
Um,
description, or were you away?
no, I had stepped away. Sorry.
It's okay. So it's curtains.
Hmm.
They're not full walls. So it's just
Hmm.
curtains, and there's plenty of fabric there, and it's not see through. So like you fully have privacy amongst being behind the curtains. Um, the soldier who is standing at the door is not going anywhere near, and there's pictures
Okay.
of like soaps and things, towels. Everything is very humid in here, and that's I think most of the description that I gave. So
All right, universe. Just real quick, one
Yeah.
thing. Can you try and move Griff to the DM layer?
sure.
Okay,
So
moving
you're not
back.
displaying.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see if it would display if he was on the DM layer, then the token wouldn't be there, but I can't see him. So if you
Mhm.
could move him back, that'd be great. I just wanted to check something.
That
That's
that's
fine.
fine.
That was
Okay.
it. Please continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna head to the like center here. And she will actually take a full bath because it's been, you know, some time for her. Um, and also with that new absorption of blood from the holder of gore, she hasn't really had a
Mhm,
chance to exactly examine herself after the fact. So
mhm.
it'll be just like kind of plopping all of her clothes and equipment over here, and then like going through the process of bathing herself and sort of examining her arms and um, sort of just like checking over her her body for any new things that may have happened because that kind of happens to her a lot.
You have plenty to see. So notably, the bath in there is sort of this metal, um, sort of large basin that's warmed by hot rocks underneath. So like I said, very sauna-like earlier.
Hmm.
And when she looks over herself, um, her hands, that were white before, have
Hmm.
kind of this silvery gray veining that's visible. It's like you see on our human, appendages, there's blues and
Hmm.
pinks. Um,
Hmm.
you've got like grays and silvers that get kind of darker towards the ends of your fingers, like blushing, um, and your feet as well. And you can kind of see it coming from like around your ears, around your eyes, kind of,
Ooh.
sort of moving forward, sort of lighter as it goes forward. Um, but nothing particularly feels different as far as like you're not quite a different temperature at the moment.
Hmm.
Um, nothing is like you don't feel like venom, like nothing's moving through you.
Yeah.
It's really sort of coated your own blood and it's running the same way as it normally would right now. But you
So
kind
it's
of
like when it's exposed to air, it turns that black, but when it's in my
yeah,
veins, it's the silvery.
it's the silvery gray color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but it's not like the texture of your skin hasn't changed. Any scars that you have haven't changed color per se. Anything that's new would be kind of more of that darker gray, kind of blanched out color instead of maybe like a red for any like sort of cuts or nicks that you get recently. That's still
Yeah, that
healing,
makes sense.
but nothing feels particularly out of place other than the fact that your whole body chemistry changed. Like it's nothing active, you know, like
Yeah.
against your will kind of stuff.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, she'll sort of examine that and make note of it, but it's not like she's not like surprised by it because of how often her body changes because of being a changeling. It's kind of just like, oh, okay, something new is into this mix of biology that she has. And then she will find herself some soap that smells good to her, probably something with like mint or whatever, and finally take a bath after what had to have been like months without because of being a street urchin. Um,
Yeah, this stuff that they offer you guys is plenty herbaceous, very fragrant.
yeah, yeah, she's been in a situation where she hasn't really had this opportunity. So even though it's under somewhat tense circumstances, she's like, I'm gonna take this opportunity and
Y'all ain't
does
gonna take that bath from me.
no, she just will head into the bath and like sink down so that the water is basically just below her nose so that she can still breathe. Um, and just kind of like lurk there like a little squid.
Really imbibing in your octopus nature.
Yeah, yeah. She's just kind of soak in there and then scrub herself off later as the time goes on.
Hmm. Hewing then back to these two knuckleheads over here.
When you,
Uh,
when you cut back, I have placed a bell on each of Hex's horns, and I'll say, they look fancy, but I don't think you'll be able to stealth with them. So I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We just say special occasions.
yeah. So
Yeah.
here, you want to hold on? You want here? I'll go hold on. Do you want to hold on to them, or you want me to hold on to them?
You hold on.
Yeah,
to 'em.
because okay,
Yeah.
They
Still
look
gotta
good.
work on the horn. Yeah, like I still gotta work on it.
Yeah.
But I really like this dragon tooth is pretty cool. I
Yeah.
really like. Yeah, I think I should have more fancy stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
I do have an outfit here. Do we want to try a? Well, it's not. I think I can. I think I can modify it if you want, or you want to try that later.
Maybe later. I still have blood on me.
Oh
but They
yeah,
only promised one basin. I
right.
need water.
Yeah, let's hold off on that.
Notably,
I knocked it all on the floor.
at that point, they have brought sort of a basin that is more human-sized, along with sort of a pail of hot rocks, and then hot water in the basin. It took a couple of them to bring it in because the basin was already full of hot water as is, so they are very strong. They bring further towels. They also bring not quite another like bowl-esque basin, because they saw how well that went last time.
Oh, I'll look at the Hex's basin. It's like, hey, that looks like it's got room for all of us. Is it cool if I hop in with you?
Yeah, no problem.
Sweet. Griff,
Put a
let's
couple
go.
more rocks in there.
Oh, I have
alright.
asked Griff if it's cool if he could like go ahead and wash my clothes there.
Oh, for Griff to wash your clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's happy to do that.
Okay, cool.
They do bring a smaller basin of just water.
I'll say, hey, that's all yours,
So-
Griff. All for you, buddy. You did real good today, by the way. Very proud of you. Dude,
Yeah,
that guy ran by. You totally nailed him. That was amazing. I didn't know you had that in you.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Nicely done.
He actually
Sorry
raises a
about-
claw for a high five
Oh,
to
yeah.
both of you.
Well, we
Oh,
do
yeah.
we do fist bumps, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm training to do a fist bump. It's tough when you got a wing and feathers and stuff, but
well, he's got his
it's foot.
little three prong.
Alex.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, fist bump, nicely done. Very proud of you.
Sorry I knocked you out of the basin. I was really excited.
Well, I get it. I get it. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna chill now. I'm clean. I'm good. And this is my relaxed time now. So I'm like, oh, you got rocks too? Oh, dude, nice. This is gonna stay
Yeah.
warm for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
More bubbles, please.
They actually do bring pitchers and pour in some sort of sort of lye mixture, and it suds very quickly as soon as you start moving around in it.
Nice.
yeah. I'm just turning circles because I want all the bubbles.
Oh,
Yep.
I get my wings going.
It is.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
like-
you guys.
I
make
throw.
your
I
own
go
hot
check
tub
this
in there.
out.
It's
Watch
great.
this, man. And I'm like, because my wings are like, because they're dragonfly. They're the super fast. Like you can't see. Like that's how my wings are. So in the water, I just start going and just go crazy. Because it's a competition now. Who can make more bubbles?
Yeah. And I'm going to put them on my head in the cone shape and then also a bubble beard.
I'm like,
Yep.
hey, look at us. We're twinsies. We
Yeah,
both have a beard and a horn. Well,
we
you've got
look
more horns.
Exactly alike.
Yeah, right? And I'll like look at one of the guards like, it's like a mirror, right?
Yeah, we're twins. Twinsies.
So after Griff washes himself, he begins to wash your clothes, and one of the soldiers who is having a great time watching you guys have fun because you guys are so foreign to them, actually comes over and kind of in one hand offers you something that looks vaguely familiar to your familiar. Uh, it's like
Is
a
it-
little griffin, but it's very small, and it looks like it's sitting. And when he squeezes it in front of you, it squeaks.
How much you want for that?
Yeah.
How much?
He like hands it off to you, like, take it.
In the bag, I pull out 5 gold.
Mm-mm. No need. Take. Enjoy.
I'm gonna fly over to him. Is he wearing? I'm looking for a belt pouch, pocket, something.
He's wearing pauldrons, like on the shoulders,
Uh huh.
and sort of a crossband, but no pockets or like bags or pouches.
Hold out your hand.
He does,
I go up. I go.
kind of confusedly.
I go. Look at your buddy over there. I drop the coins in his hand.
He kind of rolls his eyes.
And I fly away. Ha ha! You're in. Ha ha!
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yeah, it is effectively for your pockets. It is a not rubber ducky. It is a rubber griffin.
Rubber Griffin.
TM squeak squeak.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, Griff, that's all yours, man. That is. There you go.
Is pretty great.
Yeah.
Griff is very into it, actually.
Yep.
Once your clothes, since your clothes are smaller, they're easier to wash. He kind of has it like sit on top and kind of pushes it with his beak like it's swimming. He's having very much fun with
Yeah.
it.
I'm like, yeah, you go crazy with that, buddy. Just you
Good
know,
job. Job.
I was like, bag's right there, because as far as I know, he can't. When he goes to his pocket dimension, he can't take anything with him. It's just him. Right? Okay, I was like,
he can put it in the bag though.
yeah, and he can. Can we say he can pull it out if he wants it? I don't think familiars are technically
I will allow it for this specific item.
because
yeah.
this. I'm going to say you put it in the bag. That way you can take it out.
Know
I
where
don't,
it is.
yeah, I'm going to say you. I don't think you can take anything else out. But if you put that in, it can't be me. So you put it in and you take it out. All right, but keep it
It's your
safe.
treasure, buddy.
Yeah.
He is very pleased.
Yeah. But
Thanks, Dad.
yeah, totally. Well, thank him. Manners.
He kind of squawks at
Oh, yeah.
the soldier, and the soldier's like,
He said, sorry, I forget. He said thank you.
okay.
What's your name, by the way?
Yildor?
Steel Door. All right. Could you put that in chat for me? I got a cat. I can't take
Yeah.
notes right now. I was like,
Yeah.
yep, your little rubber ducky is named Steel Door.
No.
That's his name.
And Griff is like, cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
Awesome.
It's very, very regal. Very heroic.
Yeah, like
Right, Dad?
you. You are a big help in that fight, man. Very proud of you. Growing to be a very powerful griffin.
Da-da-da. The soldiers are kind of like, this is really cute, actually, and we can't say anything about it. Zeshakuya remains where he is. Actually, he'll have moved down here to give more space for the bath. But he's kind of sitting against the wall on the floor, just kind of waiting.
Oh,
And has not really said anything outside of this.
I'm going to do one more thing.
Mhm.
I'm going to pull. There's 5 guards in the room, right?
Yes.
I'm going to pull another 20 gold out. I'm just going to set it there, like just next to my stuff. Mentally, I'm going to say, okay, Griff, you ready for a game? When you're done playing, there's a game.
Yeah, already done.
Okay.
I got it.
So,
What we doing?
okay, I already gave one guard five coins, right? Now, here's your job. You need to get 5 coins to each of the other guards. Okay, how you do it? That's the game. You have to get 5 coins. They don't need to be. They don't need to know. You can do it secret. You can do it public. That's the game. Okay.
Okay.
If you can do all of them, what do you want for a reward? For win.
Oh. Can we go get grubs? Can we go get roasted grubs?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. Totally.
That sounds
Yeah.
delicious.
So, well, technically we're talking in our head right now, but
Oh, I got it.
because I can only.
Bill's also thinking about food.
Yeah,
like,
me
I'm all-
too.
Sounds delicious.
And,
thinking
well, no,
about-
I'll say, well, he'll say, "Can we get grubs?" I was like, "Roasted grubs." Oh yeah, we haven't had those in a while. Totally.
Yeah.
And then I would have said that out loud. So, Hex, you would have
Roasted
heard
grubs,
that.
delicious.
Yeah, I like roasted grubs.
Like, I'll look at one. Stevedore. Like, what was the name?
Sealdor.
Sealdor. Do you guys? I don't suppose roasted grubs on the menu.
We could procure some.
Oh, that'd be.
Is unsure. Has never seen a humanoid want that, because that tends to be like a pet food type thing to them. So,
Hi, I
Well,
would like
2 out of
some.
3 of the people in the room right now are kind of.
Right.
I was like, I mean, I don't want to put you out. If if you don't have it, it's cool. I can grab some later. But I mean, if there's any around, that'd be cool.
we are bringing food. We could procure some food for your familiar.
Yeah, for my familiar.
Griff
Right.
also points at Hex and squawks. He goes, and for your companion.
Yeah, totally for them. Yeah, because that'd be weird if I ate it. Right.
If you would like some as well, we can make sure that we have plenty.
Plenty for them. And a little extra just in case you get hungry later.
There you go.
Lady Mahili would prefer that you all are well fed.
Oh.
So yes, we will do this for you.
Like well fed, like healthy, or well fed, like juicy, like tasty.
Well fed, like healthy.
Oh, okay, cool. Just we're making sure we're on the same page there.
Yeah,
So-
Lady Mahili hasn't really eaten much, at least in front of guests, in quite some time.
Really? Why is that?
Zeshikuya pipes up to actually answer that. He goes, she hasn't eaten since my brother died. At least not in front of people.
Does she
She's
eat?
kind of... She does. She just
Oh.
doesn't want to do it in front of people.
Oh.
That seems weird.
Okay.
Sealdor kind of shrugs, unsure.
No worries.
Really, if there's like something that he doesn't know why, so he's like, I don't know how to answer that.
That's
But he says
it's
we'll
cool.
we'll make sure that we send someone out. They are making food for you as we speak.
Oh, that's
So-
totally appreciated. Thank you. And then mentally I'll go, okay, Griff, whenever you're ready, whenever you want to, game on. But
Sneaky, Dad. Gotta be sneaky.
it's got to be done before they leave, okay? So I don't know how
Before
long
they leave for the night or before they leave for food?
before they leave for the night, because I don't know how long they're going to be here. So it's up to you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I gotta be sneaky. And be sneaky?
You can be sneaky. You can do however you do it. Because see, I just dropped it in it. You see how I did mine? Now you could try something like that. Do something on your own. The game is, all these coins have to be with the soldiers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for him. He would like to be sneaky.
Okay.
Oh, are we practicing being sneaky again? I like this game.
Oh no. He's covered in
He feels
bubbles.
very sneaky.
He's covered in bubbles and dripping
He's
wet.
like, I'm gonna be a cloud. I'm gonna be a cloud. And they see him with this, like, his wings are flapping and his body is just bubbles.
And just
And he
bubbles
has
floating
gold coins.
everywhere. Yeah,
And he's
jingle
like floats up.
jangling.
It's like Winnie
He
the
goes
Pooh.
up to He goes up to one of them, and they're kind of staring at him skeptically, clearly looking at him. And they kind of glance at Sealdor, who you have apparently determined is the head of whoever's in the soldiers who are in here. And Sealdor's like shrugging. He still has the gold that you gave him
Oh
in
yeah, he
his
doesn't have
hands.
any pockets. Now I kind of feel
Nope.
bad.
And Griff sort of goes up and begins to very, very stealthily put coins on top of this soldier's head in like a pile.
Does he manage to? If he manages to get it all in a pile, credit to him and the soldier for holding still enough for someone to do that.
The soldier does actually, like, once he realizes what's happening, does stand still, and he does have kind of a wide enough head that he can, in fact, pile them on top of each other in a straight line, 5 gold pieces for this one soldier over here.
Go, buddy.
Yeah, I'll mentally I'll go, good job, Griff, and then to the soldier I'll go, nicely done. Yeah, like, good on you.
Sealdor seems amused because we're very disciplined.
Yeah, hey, yeah, I see that.
And there's a duck covered in bubbles piling coins on your head, and you're not laughing. I'm
Yeah, that's impressive.
impressed, actually.
They for the record, they did have to roll to not laugh.
Oh, okay.
So I did make them roll for it. They did okay. So yeah, he's just going to proceed to attempt to do that each time. He manages with the first one, and then there's 3 left.
Can I make an argument?
Go ahead.
Because that was an action, can he now redo his stealth?
You know what? Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I know technically taking an action isn't, but come on, Griff. You got this. Ugh.
Ooh. You'd better.
He's got a +4 to stealth, damn it.
He proceeds to attempt to come down from the ceiling
Okay.
and, like, adjusts himself so that, like, one claw
He's doing
is
a
on
Tom
the guy's
Cruise.
elbow. Yeah, and his back paws are on the wall,
All right.
and he's attempting again to do these piles, but he's doing 3 on the head and 1 on each shoulder this time.
Okay, he's getting cocky now. Okay.
He's getting cocky. And the soldier was expecting all 5 in the same place. So he kind of looks confused for a moment, and then sort of realizes that it's multiple places, and you see his head kind of come down just a little bit as he, like, works really hard not to go anywhere, and the muscles on his neck sort of capture the 2 on his shoulder, and so he mostly just has to deal with the 3 on his head.
Okay, and I'm like, the guy basically flexes his neck and catches coins.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay, eyes on you, buddy. Okay, you, damn. I'm like, okay, remind me, don't start shit in this room. Good thing we're all friends here. Yeah.
The Shikuya seems very amused, but again doesn't say anything.
So, again, another action. Can I do a stealth?
Do it.
There we go.
He disappears. You do not notice him.
Yeah. Go
ahead.
No, I was like, no, yeah, I don't see him. He's gone.
And the 2 soldiers left kind of glance at each other like, what?
I like to envision, like,
Where?
he's sitting there, and then, because he's covered in bubbles, and then the bubbles just go and fall, and
Yep.
that's
Yeah, one of them is like looking at this bubble pile, going, "Where'd the bird go?"
Yeah.
And you see five appear, 5 coins kind of poking out from the chest wrap here, like across. Just one, two, three, four, five in the center. And they kind of glint as the guy leans forward just slightly, enough to catch the coins from falling
Yeah.
between his body and the chest wrap.
Mentally, I go, dude, that was a good one.
He's like, "Not finished yet, Dad.
Yeah,
Got one more.
One more. All
Got
right.
one more."
Okay. Does he need to redo his stealth?
He does not.
Okay.
He specifically would like you to make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, for him?
Yeah, because he wants to get really cocky.
Oh, phew. He's not proficient, but he's very dexterous.
Hmm.
Okay. Not bad.
Okay. Sildor, who has been watching this mostly happen, is looking really curious as this guy, this last one here,
Uh huh.
he needs some gold. And he kind of waits to see what will happen. And then he looks kind of confused, and he kind of coughs slightly, and a gold piece falls out of his mouth into his palm, where another 4 gold pieces appear as he's catching the one. Because 21 is a great stealth.
Yeah, and Griff, I say, Griff, I don't even want to know how you did that. That was, don't spoil the magic for me. That was amazing.
He then happily appears next to you, next to his little basin, kind of
nicely,
on his little bird shoulders.
and I'll stand up again, buck and clap, and I'll to the guards. I'm like,
The guards were cool until that last one, and then they were like, "What the fuck?" Kind of glancing at each other.
I'm like, right?
Except for the 2 that have them balanced on their head because they have to hold still, but
Oh.
the eyes are going.
I'm like, and Lord New Guy, come on. Start clapping.
Zishikuya, me? Oh. Like, very much, like, distracted.
Okay.
For a moment, but he, like, starts clapping since you called him out on it.
Yeah, I'm like, all
Um,
right. Excellent job. You are now free for the evening. If they don't have any tonight, definitely tomorrow we'll be getting you them grubs, okay? You earned it.
okay, Dad.
You
Okay, Dad.
Very impressive. Nicely done. Have you been working with Hex on your sneakiness?
We've been practicing.
I've been watching Hex and Peregrine do their thing.
Nicely done. Nah. Nah. They're great at it. I'm fine. I don't need to work on my stealth.
Deception check for yourself.
Okay.
How hard do you want to lie to yourself?
Do I have advantage on this to lie to myself?
Because you have a bad memory. Sure.
All right. Wow. This is the first time I am rolling a deception check to deceive myself.
Rolling to lie to self.
11. My insight
You
is
know.
11.
You know. But you're really
But
close
I'm not
to
going to
knowing.
admit it. I'm not going to admit it.
Yep. You have a very good poker face when it comes to this.
But I don't need to roll for pride.
You got plenty of that in spades.
Okay. And I'm going to then go, huh? Okay. How many in the group? Yeah. Okay, that's everybody's. Everybody pitched in for that. That was a group fund.
Yeah.
Ow, cat. My cat is in a mood.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Are we doing okay?
No blood yet.
I meant the.
But hey, you can see her old marks though there. Wow, that actually shows up now. I gotta take that out. The money. That's
Okay.
25.
Mhm.
Okay,
So Hex, you just watched this bird get really sneaky.
Yeah, he's doing good.
oh yeah. Okay. What you say that matters because I have seen. Well, I have technically not seen you do amazing stuff. So, thank you for. And I'll say, hey, Griff, you hear that? High praise.
Ha.
Hex says you're doing good.
Yep. We're practicing.
Uh
All
oh.
right.
I think we lost a peregrine.
I think
Um,
we did. Yeah.
Yeah. They're in Discord, but they're still in game.
yeah.
But that might
I
disconnect.
don't,
I don't know. Maybe Discord shut
they
down
might.
on them.
Hopefully, they'll try and
Yeah.
reconnect. As it is for right now, though, we'll just keep going.
Okay. Um, yeah, I'll tell him. Uh, hey, thanks, and I'll put my clothes like on. Ooh, I'll put it down near the rocks so they
hmm
dry out.
They steam to perfection.
Nice.
They're like a little, like just a slightly bit damp left over, but these rocks are hot enough to leave them nice and warm and cozy for you.
Okay, cool. Okay, looks like. Sorry, just real quick. It looks like Peregrine just dropped out of the game, so that means. Oh,
There,
Oh, we
there
have
we
him
go.
back.
okay.
Sorry, my
No.
computer had like a seizure.
No worries. We were just.
Well, we're getting you back, so
Yeah.
it'll be okay.
And we were just kind of. We were role playing me drying my clothes. You missed
Okay.
some riveting
Really?
stuff.
Rivet.
It was amazing.
Um,
Brought tears to eyes.
I'm sure.
yeah. So around that time,
or
Akuli Fibra will actually return. Oh, did somebody want to say something?
sorry, I don't know if Hex was saying something, if it was an echo, but I saw and heard. Were you trying to say something, Hex?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay, sorry. I just
Okay.
it saw it key and I didn't want to step over you.
Nope, that's all good. Okay, so Akuli Fiber will return. Around the time that you guys are done, looking a little curiously at the two soldiers who are remarkably still, and noticing the gold that's there.
These guys are amazing. Like, kudos to the team. Your work. Wow, 5 stars. These guys.
10 out of 10 would bathe again.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you appreciate their hard work. And they kind of nod at her, and she says, "We will be bringing food shortly. If you all are ready, we will be removing the basin and setting up for your guys' dinner, if that would be acceptable and amenable to you."
Yeah, I'm getting pretty pruny here. I think it's done. All right. So I'll hop out and.
They bring forth warm towels
Ooh.
for you.
Again, same seesaw. Gotta clean the bits, gotta dry the bits.
Yep. They begin to take the basin as well as sort of any linens. They do take some of the spare towels and clean up the mess on the floor. Since they were kind of assuming that you would make more of a mess, they didn't want to clean it initially, so now that they're doing that as well.
That's
the table
smart.
is sort of moved. Yeah. The table is moved a little bit further into the room, but I'm going to leave it where it is as far as on the map. And food is brought easily for you guys. There is a nice hot plate of roasted grubs on sticks for you guys who are into that. And for Peregrine and Lumen, I'm going to move Griff over there for the camera.
Cool.
For
Well,
Peregrine
are
and
we
Lumen, you
still
begin.
in the?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
Um,
what we're doing now.
Yeah, this was like same time, right?
Yeah, this is all happening
Okay,
simultaneously.
so now this
Um,
is go back, and then now while we were doing our thing, this is what was happening over there. Correct?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys have some more time before the end of your bath, where you start smelling very faint whiffs of food. Um, and someone passes by the soldier. You hear him slither hisping back and forth. Um, but he doesn't like call out for you guys to be like done or anything. So you guys have some time for the rest of your bath if you have plans for how you'd like to end your bathing session.
I will have slipped and curled up under the water.
Mhm.
I'm just hanging out down there.
Okay. The feeling of the hands reduces a little bit under the water. You don't feel it quite as poignantly as you did above, but
Okay.
it's not gone. You
Not,
feel it still.
yeah, I expected. But I'm thinking of it as like quieting everything just a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
you know how I'm wanting the muffled sound that water brings.
And you are definitely getting it. It is a little bit of a relief.
Yes. So I'm staying there
Um,
for a while.
yeah. Mhm. It stays warm, which when you're so cold all the time, it's not quite as an oppressive heat as it is under the cold light or the hot light of day in this case. Um, so it's a little bit more welcoming. Um, but your whole body also, this is a whole body temperature change because you are effectively boiling yourself slowly. Um, you hard boiled egg you. Um,
That
but
is a terrible way of describing hot bath.
um, so this is a little more comforting to you now.
Yeah.
Um, which the smells don't quite reach you underwater then, since you're kind of under there for a while.
Yeah. So unless someone comes for me, I'm probably gonna overstay my time.
You're gonna oversteep your tea. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Lumen.
So she's basically gonna use like a washcloth or something, like scrub her skin, um, get her little tentacle hairs all clean, and then she'll like step out when she's done.
Mhm.
Um, she does smell the food, so she's like, food time, yeah. Um,
I hope they have bread for the bread pocket.
yep, she needs more bread for the bread pockets and cheese. So she'll kind of like come over here and like look over her clothes, um, and kind of like use prestidigitation to sort of clean them before she puts them back on her body. Um, and then she'll kind of just like step out and peer through the curtain type thing to look out and see what they have.
There is no food in this room, but the
But
soldier
the
is sort of
smell is
standing
coming
there.
in.
The
Got it.
smell is
Okay.
coming from the door beyond the soldier.
Mhm. Okay.
Although when he sees you peer out, um, he kind of glances at you kind of curiously. Doesn't quite say anything, but you get the impression of, is there something I can help you with? Do you need something?
Um, I think she'll like get dressed and step out and like call out into the general space, and she'll say, "Peregrine, there is food. There, you can smell it in the air. We are going to go eat some of that for It was a long day. Very hungry.
You don't get a response.
She will try and reach out psychically because he's definitely within that range that she has for psychic connection and sort of test the waters, as it were, pun not intended, um, to see if she can connect with him and not get screamed at like last time.
So Peregrine, amongst the muffled sounds under the water, and then the warm all over body feeling of the water, you feel a slowly more familiar touch to your mind. You're not sure how you feel about that per se, but you know it's Lumen. Um, her voice is clear, instead of
Hello,
muffled.
hello, we are in your head, and we wish to tell you that there's food for us to eat, and if you need more time to be in the bath, that is okay. But we just wanted to let you know.
I'm not hungry.
That is okay. We will see you later.
I'm not responding.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool.
It's okay if
Then-
there's no response. I just
yeah.
need to know that there's no
Yeah,
response.
I just didn't
No,
know if there was
there's
no
just-
response.
The most
Just-
basic response possible. There's nothing else.
Yeah, and Peregrine will feel that little. It's like when you hum too hard and it like vibrates your nose bone. That sensation will just sort of snuff out in their head, and that's her breaking the connection.
Okay.
And she'll turn to the soldier and say out loud, "We think he is still soaking. He's he's very physical, so I imagine it is hard on the muscles. But we would like to go eat."
And he sort of nods at you and kind of glances at the curtain towards where Peregrine is, for a moment, before bringing you back over this direction. So I'm going to move you, Lumen,
Okay.
in here. But he kind of nods and returns back to Peregrine. So you see him kind of walk out again. By the time that Lumen approaches, Flipperty, I'm going to make an executive choice and say that you are dressed
Reluctantly.
reluctantly.
Yeah.
And much food is brought to the table. Akuli Fibra is back, and you notice Zeshikuya is sitting against the wall there, where his token is. He has not really gotten up to get food yet.
Uh,
But there
cool,
is.
Cool question.
Go ahead.
I'm the way I'm envisioning this is kind of like a Moroccan kind of like the table is low, there's pillows and everything you eat with your hands kind of thing. Is it?
Yeah. So there's lots of dishes with like finger foods,
Okay.
right? Things that you could easily grab with your hands.
Okay.
But they do have saucers, not quite full like dinner-sized plates, but like sort of like a small paper plate size of a dish that's kind of piled there. If you choose to take something for yourself,
Yeah, you have your own
to
plates,
keep with you.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I was just trying
But
to.
yeah, you can grab anything you want with your hands.
This
Yeah.
is kind of like what I'm like, based on what you've described. That's the vibe I'm kind of getting from it, where it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's like relaxed. You sit low. It's
Mhm.
you know, yeah, I'm loving that.
So the food does look pretty warm. It's giving off sort of that heat vapor. It's mostly stuff like kebabs or like things that are already wrapped in like like a bread type deal. There's not quite like bread just sitting by itself. And there isn't exactly a cheese plate. But there's
I've just
stuff like roasted vegetables or dish. I'm sorry. I needed to note it. The Newman was looking for it. I needed to note it.
I'm assuming there's
I'm.
lots of
What was
meats.
Peregrine saying earlier? Targeted. Targeted.
I wasn't trying to target. Oh my god,
That's
this
fine.
is gonna be a fucking trend.
I'm assuming
Thanks, Peregrine.
there's like lots of meats.
You're welcome.
Yes, there's
Like meats
there's
and
lots of meats,
vegetables.
plenty
Okay.
of vegetables, plenty of like dipping
Okay.
dipping things. There's also some sort of like pickled or oiled things that you would find in a jar with oil, um, or vinegar, that sort of thing. Um, and plenty spiced. Everything has a lot of flavor. Um, she uh, sort of goes, hello, like sort of welcome back to Lumen.
Who said that? Was it her?
This is Akuli Fibra, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She seems to have a little bit better of an attitude towards them since receiving a bath. She kind of like rubs her hair a little bit as she walks over here and has a seat, and she'll like sit down in the pillows and take some food and put it on a plate for herself, and turn to Fibra and say, well, we are very grateful for your hospitality. I know there are many situations like this where it is tense, where this would not be extended to us. So I'd like to thank you for that.
Yes, thank you very much. As I'm trying, making an effort here. I'm not sitting on the table. I'm attempting to pile up cushions high enough that I can sit next to the table.
Actually, Sealdor sees that and brings a somewhat ornate wooden block to set beneath
Got you the
your
booster
cushion
seat.
to keep you
Oh,
to get you higher.
well, thank you.
Um,
I will
he
walk around
nods.
on the table though to get my food.
There's actually plenty of space. This table is rather large, and
Yeah,
you being as small as you are, with your feet being as small as they are,
yeah,
it's very easy for you not to step on things.
yeah.
But
I'm just.
were
It's like
Peregrine here, you can already hear that he would be complaining about you having no manners. But
this is me using my manners. I'm not flying. I'm walking through. I am not diving into each plate. I'm grabbing some off, putting it on my plate, and it's basically it's a buffet for me. I'm going through and grabbing my stuff, and I'm very politely then go sit in my seat. I'm putting forth the effort.
Mhm. um,
And Peregrine's going to miss it and just assume I'm an uncouth bastard still.
Always.
Yep, that's what I thought.
hold on, I need to roll for stupid real quick.
Yes.
Oh fuck. Okay, we're doing this now, I guess. As you all begin to eat and enjoy, Peregrine,
Hey.
you who are alone in your bath, you hear his voice, very clear and very sweet, almost sickly so. I mean, well, since you're not coming to dinner, we should probably talk.
I think you're muted, Peregrine.
Yeah, you're
I
muted.
know.
Oh,
I
there we
know.
go.
I
Okay,
think
so
Charlie's freaking
I
out
know.
for a minute.
yeah, I need to be muted so you don't hear the weird noises I'm making. I have never done that.
Um. Yeah. Okay. See, because things seemed muffled, I was like, I'm safe here. I don't
You're
have to
not.
face
You're
any
not
of
safe.
any of the decisions that I had made.
No, you're not safe. You know you're not
I
safe.
know. I know. Conversation about what?
Let's call it a check-in. Aye?
Oh man, you have to have a PTA meeting with your patrons.
Hiding makes it worse, you know that.
Give me a moment to get out of here.
He's got to run off
I'm
like
gonna-
he always does. Sorry.
I'm gonna get out of the bath and dress. And head out.
You go? Do you go the normal way?
Okay, actually wait, I need a sense of the environment for a second.
Okay.
Do I know of an exit that doesn't lead directly into where we were before with everyone?
No, because you were led directly from outside into here with no stops. And then you were led from that room into this one directly. You have not had any chance to like explore in here. This
Okay.
place is kind of like a maze of hallways. You're not quite certain.
Then
But you do have his item
yeah,
that lets you go
I-
if you want to go.
yeah. So I will not leave that bath area. I will simply use the item to go have a discussion.
Okay.
Oh,
Travis is freaking out.
No, he's not. He's fine.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it.
What does he have to freak out about?
the player? A lot. I freak out about everything. What are you talking about? I
There's
have no
nothing to
cool.
freak out.
I have no chill.
Right?
I have things to
Um.
freak out about.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so after you guys who are eating, got here for about 10 or so minutes, Zeshikuya finally gives in to his suddenly growling stomach and comes to sit beside Lumen to get some food. He doesn't quite pick at it with his fingers, but the stuff on his plate he does pick at. He kind of rips it apart before eating some of it. He seems very pensive at the moment. But he does give. Go ahead.
I have a question when you have a moment.
Okay. He does give Lumen a sort of withering smile as he sits, before pausing and then going, "Is it okay if I sit here? I didn't ask."
She'll smile at him and like sort of gesture to the space like it's free. Like, yeah, of course. And she will kind of watch him eat the food because this is food that's unfamiliar to her, and she
Mhm.
wants to know how it's eaten, basically. Like, although it's not like too complicated, but just if there's any like specific combinations of the various things here that Seshikuya would eat.
Yeah. He tends to like sauces on his thing, so he'll, make a few, puddles of sauce on his plate, and then, things that he grabs, he'll dip into certain things. Although when he notices you glancing at him, he goes, "It's kind of spicy. Be careful with that."
She will say, "Which one is spicy, or is there like a range of hot to not?"
He seems amused and he goes, "Well, see, that's a chili oil, so that'll be pretty, pretty spicy. Not crazy. Um, that will definitely burn your tongue off." He could have points at whatever this vibrantly red, disastrous, devilish sauce.
The
Looks
ghost
like-
pepper
Give me
jelly.
ghost pepper chilies.
Ghost
scorpion
pepper
something. Scoville unit defying something. Some sort of crazy jambalaya. Sorry, that's an inside joke. Anyway.
Oh.
Yes. Anyway. So he goes, but this will be more on the mild side. If you don't like spicy, you would probably prefer this stuff. So
Yeah, she'll get like some of the mild stuff, but she will get a small, like maybe a quarter sized
mhm.
dip of the spicy stuff and put it on her plate. And then like after she's had a couple of bites, she'll kind of like have her fingers kind of like tented together, and then she'll sort of dip a little bit of it in the spicy stuff and try it.
it is very spicy.
Can I make like a
I'm gonna
Constitution save?
con save. Go ahead.
Cool.
I might need to as well. I just rolled for stupid because you said there were
Mm-hmm.
3 sauces.
Oh, nice. She's fine.
There were 3 sauces. So
Yeah.
I figured I rolled, I made 4. One of the 3 are no sauce.
Hmm.
So hottest was 1 to 25, up to nothing, which would be 75 to 0.
100. So you got the spiciest thing. Go ahead and give me a con save.
I didn't know it was, and my question was going to be,
Now you know.
how familiar I am with, like, because I'm assuming this is like some rich, like savory, rich food.
Yeah.
And how, like, I'm assuming that I'm not as familiar. Like, I'm probably familiar with more like sweeter, more
Yeah.
plain stuff.
Yeah. You're used to. Actually, go ahead and do me a history check, and then I'll tell you what you're
Okay.
used to.
So hold on. I'm going to do the history first.
Go ahead.
Is this with advantage?
No.
Okay.
Just for baseline.
11.
Okay. You remember vaguely that like some of the plants that you've eaten in your history have done things. Not like drugs per se,
Well.
but they have somewhat more wacky responses. You remember having like a lot of fun
Yeah.
at food times.
Okay.
So this doesn't really recall. There's no like remembrance
Okay.
in that vibe for this layout.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me the con save.
Con save is. Okay, I do have an ability that if I fail, I can add 4 to this.
Okay.
Which I don't even care. I'm doing it. So I don't think a 9's going to get me to
Oof.
anything based on the hottest thing it'll burn you, kill you description.
Yeah. Flibberty can now breathe fire for a moment.
Yeah, because like I was just grabbing stuff and I was like, I don't know, this looks good, this is good. I coasted it and I see them having a sauce. I'm like, okay, cool. I take a bite and I'm just,
Death is in your mouth.
was.
Hot death.
Is there a water pitcher by chance on?
There is.
I
There is
dunked my
plenty.
head in
There's
it.
you. Okay.
I'm like, and I get I'm dying. What's out? I've been poisoned.
Aquili Fibra actually casts a spell on you. Your tongue feels significantly better. And to be honest, you kind of feel like any sort of malady that you would have had. Okay, Peregrine. Any sort of malady that you would have had is gone if it had been there.
Okay. I'm like, don't eat it. It's poison. It's what they poison. Wait, why did you heal? If you poison me, what is happening?
Aquili Fibra, that is one of our specialties.
Death?
Foreigners tend. Nope. Foreigners tend to not enjoy that particular sauce, but we always provide it.
You got hot
I
coals
just-
for dessert? What the fuck?
It's
How?
not a dessert. It is a sauce. um, she says I would refrain from that one.
You
For you?
think? Maybe? Why is it even on the table? I would assume you use that to clean your swords?
She
Metalwork?
she actually giggles slightly and glances at Zeshikuya. Goes, because it's someone's favorite. And Zeshikuya kind of looks up and away, embarrassed. He says, it was a childhood favorite of mine. I
You-
still prefer it.
You,
I was not
you
expecting it
feed
to be
that
on the
to
table.
children? What kind of...
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I'll look at, what's his name? Celador. Really? Come on, man. You guys eat... Yeah. That's...
Theodore helpfully is like, if it makes you feel better, it can be used as a household cleaning product.
Okay, I try...
Kind of like Coca-Cola for us in the human world.
Can we put some labels on this? Is anything else here gonna kill me?
No, that's why the sauces are in a separate dishes. Though Zeshikuya helpfully notes this oil here, you will probably not like this oil if you don't like spicy stuff. So he kind of adjusts the plate so that you can reach some of the milder stuff.
I'm like, I like spice. I don't like drinking fire. Or, I got a bottle of acid. You want to sprinkle that on your tots? You guys, I don't know about you.
Lumen's just sitting here enjoying her food.
Celador, do you...
Made the same.
I'm looking at
She's
this.
just sitting there, just like. Mm-hmm.
Do you eat this stuff? Don't tell me, Celador. Come on, man. Don't tell me you eat this stuff. Oh.
It's different when you're raised on it. I'm sorry.
Oh. Wow. I just grab a grub and I'm like, I don't know, man. As I eat an insect. I don't know about you guys,
are you
man.
imbibing on the spice?
Oh. We're not muted.
Hex?
What was that?
Oh.
Or are you imbibing on the spice?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's put some hot sauce on some of these grubs.
I think Hex could probably, like,
There's
it's
a
probably
medium
nothing to
hot.
Hex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm betting, like, Hex is like, blah, on the hot one.
From where Hex is,
Yeah.
this is nothing.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah, like the hottest one. I'm sitting there going, tangy.
Yeah, just taking sips off the bottle, out of the cup.
Yeah, could use some hot sauce.
Yeah, it's like
For your hot sauce.
a little mild, but okay. I can see what you're trying to do. Yeah, I see that and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna eat myself. I'm just gonna eat my grubs. And I gave Griff a whole plate of his own, of just pile of grubs. Many as he wants.
Yeah. A coolie about halfway through the meal, kind of looks curious and goes, do you mind if I ask where your final member is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You didn't drown, did
he
he?
is. No. He is enjoying his bath a little too long. He said he was not hungry.
Okay. Seeming a little confused about the length of Peregrine's bath time. Finally, she seems to have decided something. And she does head in the direction of the door that they went out of to get to the bathing area. She says, "I will be right back."
Oh.
Mm.
Um, she is gone for about 5 minutes. Before returning looking somewhat worried, along with the soldier that brought Lumen and Peregrine there to begin with. Um, and the soldier seems a little perturbed. He clearly was not expecting any of what just happened in that room that none of you were privy to. As she goes, um, he seems to have vanished.
You know, he does that. So he's a sneaky guy.
Yeah,
Hold on.
he do that
Get
occasionally.
1 second. I'll pull out the pager and go. Where are you at? The pager.
Uh, Jesus, hold on. Peregrine, you are currently
Uh-huh.
in the middle of a
This is
very
not the.
intense discussion. Your pager vibrates on your hip. Um,
Is there an
the
off
hand
button?
that is the hand that is near your hip takes the pager
Oh.
and crushes it.
What?
2 pieces.
Oh no!
Um,
Oops.
Liberty, on your pager,
Uh-huh.
you receive ERR, user not found.
I'll smack it a little bit. Do it again. I'll like, hold on.
Try biting it.
I'll to Lumen. I'll say, does this work? And send a message to them.
There's on their hip.
I'll look at Lumen and say, Did you get that?
Uh, we cannot read. It make it go.
Okay. Everybody, send a message to Peregrine because I think mine's broken.
Deshakuya pulls his out.
No fingers, just pawing at the buttons. Paw, paw, paw. Boop.
Yeah, she'll kind of like glance at her buzzy box for a bit and then just sort of like push a couple buttons and make it look like he's doing something.
I would say there's like
He'll kind
there's
of just like look at Liberty and be like, "Yes, I am doing this. We are sending the
I
message."
am doing a thing.
I'd like to think there's at least one button that's a different color that they know that that's actually like whenever you've seen us do
Send
it,
button.
we tap 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 and then we always end it with that one button. So you hit random
Hold on,
buttons.
I'll write Peregrine's message in the chat.
Oh yes. For sure.
Please.
Okay. Peregrine having a panic attack.
Oh nice. Yeah. And I'd like to say that like that comes to mind because he hit it
Yeah.
automatically replies to the last, so I get it and go.
Lumen sends it to everybody.
Oh yeah, group
Reply all.
reply all.
Just reply all.
I'm like,
Wow.
okay.
What? We have pressed the buttons on the buzz box.
Yes, you did. You pressed a lot of buttons.
There
It was a
there
very
were many
long
buttons
message.
to press.
Okay. You know, it's a gold.
Um,
It's a copper each button. You know.
Deshakuya, who was able to send it to Peregrine, says error.
Okay. User
What
not
is
found.
what is error?
Yeah, error ERR.
Yeah.
He kind of leans over to show Lumen like what it says. So it says error and user not found.
I'm gonna
All
say.
right, this is dumb.
So
Okay, this
she'll
is the
look
problem.
at Deshikuya
Yeah.
pointing this into her face and just look at him dead in the eyes and be like, "We cannot read. No."
Yeah, I'm gonna hey, I'm gonna
Okay.
leave like this is a problem.
Yeah, she's gonna
It's
head
okay. I'm on
towards.
it, guys. I just left.
Well, yeah, I
It's
saw that.
fine.
I'm
Yeah, I
following.
noticed.
Yeah, but we're all leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is weird. I'm gonna go find him.
yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
my buddy?
So as you begin to
can I do
search through these rooms and hallways,
I'm gonna do
what's
one
up?
more thing. I'm gonna send a message to 19 saying, "What the hell does error user not found mean? Can't find Peregrine."
Oops.
Regret some of your choices, Peregrine?
La 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 la. I'm a find my
These
buddy.
are hardly my choices. Uh,
Where's
sort
my
of my
buddy?
choice choices.
La,
Sort of my
la, la.
choices.
So, oh my god, Hex. So funny. So
Wait.
I'm just watching everybody move. Um,
That's not where. How
So-
did we?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm gonna let the universe talk because I don't know what's going on.
yeah. So Hex has begun running through rooms, ignoring anything that's in there.
Yep.
Ends up in the room sort of adjacent,
Who's it?
where that is Asahilu Mahili, that is Seshikuya's mom. She was about to get some energy and to go into the room that you were just in, and you have come from a different entryway with no soldiers at your side. She goes, is there something I can do to help you?
Where's that bathroom? The room with my buddy. He was in the bath. You know, the room with the bath. Where's that?
Sure. And she kind of glances at this soldier here that is then called in and goes, oh, you did a whole roundabout. And
Sorry.
he will lead you in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just move you, Hex, because
Yep.
they take an indirect path, and I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, I would have.
I'm going to move Griff.
Yeah, I would have following or I forgot her name. I would have said, "Take me to where Peregrine was, please," and I would have told
Yep.
Griff. I would have told Griff, "Look for Peregrine."
Okay. So I'm going to move you all in there, because I
Yeah,
assume you all are going. So the soldier says he was in here. This particular soldier is the one who brought Lumen and Peregrine in. It says he was in here earlier. He didn't leave. I didn't see him go past me, but he's not where he was.
You probably wouldn't have seen
He
him.
was over here.
He's pretty sneaky.
Yeah, but we're really good at making sure that nobody really gets past us. And Deshikuya goes, I don't think... I hear you, Lumen. I don't think he would have gotten past the soldiers if he had actually gone past, but...
I don't know. I walked
Yeah.
through the room and nobody noticed me.
Yeah. Hex, there is no one in there. There's water on the floor, as if like he got out of the bath. None of his stuff is there. There's no broken pieces. There's no sign of a fight. There's just the bath that has clearly been used.
My
There's
buddy.
red in the water, as if he's like scrubbed the blood off of him, and there was plenty on his on his lower arms and everything. So
Can
nothing
I
crazy fresh.
look for secret doors or anything like that?
You can absolutely make an investigation check
Okay.
if you'd like.
And I would have Griff looking and smelling for Peregrine.
Yep.
So
Griff can make one too if you'd like.
well, you said investigation for me, right? Or
Yes, investigation for you. If Griff is trying to do his perceiving thing, perception for him, yeah.
Okay, so mine is +6. I am just, god damn.
Nothing.
Griff. We're so full. Oh my god, it was so much. We feel so good. We're clean and full and
And
All
warm and
you
cozy,
smell
and
is
all of a
food.
sudden, anxiety.
yeah. Um, I'm gonna pump one of my new magic awareness.
Do it.
So
And then put it in the chat so I can know what it is.
yeah, it is where to go. Magic awareness. Yeah, it's 6 second detect magic.
Okay.
Smell the magic.
Yep.
Honestly, it's a really cool ability.
Yeah.
Makes me want to play a wild magic barb.
one moment. Yep. Okay. You can tell that they're right here.
Uh huh.
Um, is focused a bright teal color of conjuration magic.
Mm.
Okay, so I think I could make to safe. I would say safe assumption he probably teleported out of here. Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
walk
Lumen
out.
has that spell. She would know.
Or
Also.
was pulled out of here. Because at this point,
Hmm.
I'm not thinking it was voluntary because I can't contact him.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, dude,
We must search the city.
yeah, it. I will look to the person in charge in the room and say, "Do you have any safeguards against or way to track magic here?" I mean, I know something happened there. I'm assuming they got teleported out of here. Do you guys have safeguards against that or anything?
Um, Typically we do not see non-consensual magic happen in Warming Rock, specifically in this structure. Um, I'm not certain how we would track that. Um, but I can put forth a request of the city for anyone who is knowledgeable to come and aid us for a reward. Um, it is rather late, however, and I am unsure if anyone would be able to reach us before morning. You sound very scared for your friend, um, but I do not know how else to assist you. This is not my forte, um,
Right.
but
Uh,
I do not know. I apologize.
Then
I
we will
could
go look.
attempt I can attempt in while you're searching to contact my god and see if perhaps he has some insight. He is the great snake of secrets. Perhaps something is going on that he is aware of. He is aware of many things.
sure, pray
If
it
you
up.
would prefer.
That'd be great.
Okay. Uh, so you all, if you like, um, the soldiers will lead you outside to go search for Peregrine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah, we're in some shit. So
Um,
yeah,
so I don't really have a map for right outside of Warming Rock, so I'm going to take us all to the regular Igawari map,
Hmm.
or the main map for
yeah,
this. Please hold.
yeah, that'll work.
Um, as you all exit uh, the structure, uh, you see a very familiar face. Hot pink hair, no shirt, leathery wings. Um,
Leather Daddy.
Misha is there, with a pager in his hand. And he seems a little on the edge at the moment. Um, as he says, 19 sent me to answer this.
Oh,
Um,
I thought that was the point of the pages. You didn't have to. Okay.
yeah. Uh, 19 is indisposed at the moment. But he told me to tell you that that usually doesn't show up unless the pager has been destroyed, I guess. Um,
Okay, we have a problem then. Definitely have a problem.
right. Actually, we have multiple problems. Um,
Yay.
19 is somewhat out of commission.
Is he
Um,
okay?
no,
Fuck.
he's actually hurt really bad. Um, we followed that lead on the end,
Uh huh.
and he almost didn't make it. So he's going to be a little out of commission for a while,
But he's gonna live.
but he'll live for now.
Shit.
Very good. Well, currently our attention is to get the location of Peregrine, so we
Yeah.
know that he is safe. So we will go do that now, and she just takes off.
Where are you going? Griff, after them, please.
Griff attempts to follow.
Yeah.
But are you casting that spell that you said you were casting?
Yes.
You see Lumen turn a corner, and Griff goes after her, and about 20 seconds later comes back and goes, Dad, don't be mad. She disappeared.
Okay. 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 I'll look at. Is Lord New Guy here?
Seshikuya is with you.
Like,
He actually looks really concerned about that, actually.
about what I
He looks a
called
little
him, or
stressed.
the fact that he's there?
No, about Lumen disappearing.
Okay. Let nobody else run off. Let's.
Yeah, can we stick together, please?
Yeah. Because the person just left can't read, so we can't communicate with them.
Peregrine is off going who knows where.
Yep.
And 19 is, I guess, hurt really bad.
Yeah.
And
I do
we
not
haven't
like
seen him in, a long time.
So it's up to
I think
us.
I need to talk to him.
The kobold, the new guy, and
I
me.
think I need to talk to him.
Say that one more time, Peregrine.
I think I need to talk to him.
So yeah, the kobold, the new guy, and me are what's left here, and Leather Daddy.
Mm-hmm. And Misha, who is trying to decide whether or not to stay with you guys or go to his husband's side.
Can you do anything to help us find Peregrine? Anything at all? Anything? You got anything in your bag of tricks? Anything?
I can do a flyover. I can attempt to find him. If he's in the city, I should be able to do it. But if he's not here, I can't help that.
Cool. Awesome. Stay in contact with the thing.
I have a pager.
Okay. Cool.
Just send it to 19 and it'll come to me.
Okay. Shit.
And he takes off.
Lord New Guy.
Yes.
How about we, it would be great if we had someone who could maybe influence all the guards in the city to help us look for our friend. If we only knew someone who could do that.
Jeez.
As I say, not breaking eye contact.
Sachikuya goes, yeah, they're already doing it. As he sort of gestures as, like, 14 soldiers begin to come out
Oh,
of
fuck.
Warming Rock.
Oh, damn. Oh, all right. Shit,
Oh,
that was a good idea.
Sky, I
Damn.
think you're taking this too seriously.
All we know
No.
is you're gone. Your communication device has been destroyed, and there
Okay.
are some. We took out 2 very bad people. There are more out there. So all we know is you've been taken.
I
Yeah,
told you this would happen, Peregrine. We talked about this.
I know.
If it's a booty call, then that's on you for not communicating that with
Here's the
us.
thing. Here's the thing. I knew it would happen, but the entire city.
Hell yeah, we're heroes to the city. We saved the city.
Oh
Not that
goodness.
anybody knows that.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Aha.
So you begin a long search all night.
Yep.
Misha does not find Peregrine at all.
Damn it.
Not one height nor hair, save for the remnants of all of your guys' sort of energies over in Zeshikuya's little hut there, which is several hours old.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Peregrine is not in this
I'd
city.
be like, okay, we need to find somebody who knows find person. That'd be great. That'd be a great spell. Find person. Yeah.
Okay.
Got a limited range, but I'm like trying to think of things that would help. Like, yeah, that. Ooh, wait, or maybe detect object. That one has a longer range, I think. Do we have anything of his?
Oh. The cravat that he gave me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We just need to find somebody who knows that spell.
Okay. How do
No.
we do that?
Sorry. Is this like the sun's coming up now? We've been searching all night. Is this where are we at right now?
Yeah. So hold on. One moment. Sort of, Peregrine. Sorry, he sent me a message.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys basically spend all night looking.
All right.
I assume you guys aren't going to sleep.
No, I've been.
And no, nobody's been able to find him. Soldiers have gone through several homes, places that they think that he might have gone. Zeshikuya has offered that perhaps he visited the college. He didn't do that. They checked some of the rubble of the underground to the House of Healing. But they didn't really find anything because it was really caved in, and there was no they couldn't smell him because snakes do that tongue thing. They couldn't find him at all. So there's nothing as far as that's concerned.
Okay.
Now, brief moment, Lumen.
Oh yeah.
You took off
I did.
and specifically went so that nobody could find you.
Oh.
What are you doing on camera that nobody else can actually deal with right now?
Sorry. Can I say one last thing that I have also been going around the city with that goddamn signal whistle.
Wait.
Yeah, and I've told everybody.
You know,
Yeah. Told
you know
everybody
that
who
they're
has
looking
one.
for you, Lumen.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, would you prefer me to do that through whispers, or would you just prefer me to say it, what she is doing over mics?
Let's just say,
Okay.
because they're taking their time to do that, and Lumen is
Okay.
specifically doing this thing, and then we come back to morning. So let's do this thing with Lumen
sounds good.
first.
That's perfect.
Mhm.
So what she will do is she wants to go back to the temple that, as far as she was aware, was empty last time she was there.
It
has
is
been
mostly
emptied out.
empty. Yeah, there are people who are loitering outside, but nobody inside currently. Since Akuli Fibra is currently with your group right now, looking for
Mm-hmm.
The peeps.
Yeah, so she's going to search the premises for any large amounts of lantern oil um, while invisible, and she will dump that all over the like sort of altar space that
Hmm.
she had been directed previously, and then she will light that on fire.
Okay.
Start the biggest fire that she possibly can within the temple, and then while invisible, she will leave.
Okay. Um, you've been to the temple, so it's super easy for you. The temple's not very large,
Mhm.
for being like this area. You are able to do this pretty easily, to be honest. Peregrine being gone, and therefore like most of the soldiers among the streets being put on find Peregrine duty, made this significantly easier than you were expecting it to.
Mhm.
Um, and your friend is very pleased as the fire begins to pick up. Now, notably, you are not unaware as you begin to leave because the fire begins to grow. See that Misha is flying overhead, um, and specifically upon seeing the fire, turns to begin to go tell everyone. Um, but you do have some time to get away before anybody comes because he
Yeah.
notices it before anybody else around would.
Okay.
Um, so what do you
Sounds
do
good.
after getting out of the temple and seeing that? Where do you go?
She will try and go back to the safe house area. I'm not exactly sure
I think
where in the city that
it was
is, but
like
that's where
down
she will
there, I
head.
think.
Yeah. She's gonna head back to that
Yes.
safe house area.
Okay.
Um, and she will use her shapeshift ability to shapeshift into one of the like snake guards. Um,
Okay.
and then once she's significantly further away, she'll drop her invisibility.
Okay.
And
So
she'll,
you come out invisible but
Mhm.
looking like one of the snake guards and then dropping your
Yeah,
invisibility later. Okay.
yeah,
So do you do
basically.
this twice or do you just do it the one time?
The
The
once. If
spell.
she's able to handle it within the 1 hour um, concentration time, then that should be fine.
Okay. Um so yeah, we'll
And
we'll we'll
she'll,
go ahead and say that she could then. Um
okay, and she'll look towards her friend and she'll go, yes, we were able to do it.
says one less bar to keep me from you, my friend. To keep me from, well, us together. He sort of nods, pleased. Um
Yeah, she's very,
this
very happy.
yes. Um the city on the other hand. Uh
Yeah, yeah.
um
I love how we saved it, just thrown it into it's like the most chaos possible.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
We visited
It's
a
almost
city
like
and
I
then started
planned this.
flying.
Um
And then
so af-
afterwards, she will start actually actively looking for Peregrine.
okay.
And
Okay.
when she has finished all that,
Hmm.
she will cast, specifically, she will cast Sending.
Hmm.
Whoa. Oh. Range unlimited.
Hmm. The only way it can fail is if they're in another dimension, and even then, it's a 5% chance of failure.
Peregrine,
Uh-huh.
roll me a GM D100.
Okay,
So only roll it to me.
let's do this. Hang on. She got closed. Actually, I don't need to do that.
Okay. That was actually very lucky.
Oh,
Yeah. So I usually pick like a between like a this number and 5 numbers between it, like
Mhm.
um,
oh.
and it was 50 and 55. So very lucky.
Wow.
Um, okay. So what what are the words that you send? And I'm going to count as you talk.
Okay. So she will effectively link to her friend and then use that link to establish a connection wherever Peregrine is. So her eyes are going to glow that like bright gold color.
Mhm.
Um, and all of her little hair tendrils will light up as she does this. It's a big spell for her at this point. Um,
Mhm.
and she'll reach out to Peregrine and she'll say, Peregrine, we worry for you. Please, wherever you are, come back to us. You are dear to us, and we do not want you harmed.
2 more words.
Perfect.
Oh, I thought he had 2
Yep.
more.
Nope. That was perfect.
Goodbye.
Okay. Can I respond, or is it
You can.
getting?
Yep.
You can
You
respond. Yep.
can respond. You have 25 words. You are. Let me roll for it.
Does it get intercepted?
Hmm.
No, it does not. It does not get
Okay.
intercepted. Um,
Okay.
you are currently in the stage of this argument where you are beginning to worry about how you look when you come back,
Oh,
but you are assured that you will come back.
I reply.
Um, go ahead.
Don't worry. Go to bed. I'll be there in the morning.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
So you hear that, but you also kind of get the feeling because as we've kind of narratively said about how you connect, you get sort of vibes about things.
Hmm.
Um, there is a coldness and an isolation feeling that is not typically there. He's usually a very sort of cold and stern person in general,
But it's
but this
up to
this feels
11.
environmental. Yeah, this is like a
Mm.
physical feeling you get. It's like somebody speaking in your mind having just eaten like ice cubes and breathing on you. Like it's just
Oh man, how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Product
I could.
placement.
God damn it.
If we can be sponsored, 5 gum, reach out to us. No. Yeah, no, I understand. Um, and she will uh basically seek out the nearest guard and return to her primary form, and then kind of like try and get their attention and ask where the larger group is, specifically the group of foreigners and
Hmm.
Zeshikuya.
Hmm. So, um, notably for the rest of you, keeping in mind,
Mhm.
it has been probably hour 15 minutes or so,
Okay.
give or take.
Mhm.
Um, at this moment, uh, the guard. Um, you go up to them and you ask where the foreigners are, and he says, um, "Oh, my lord and his entourage are in that direction. They're currently slightly spread out. If you head that way, you should be able to find one of them."
And she nods and will just sort of like walk in that direction.
So go ahead and roll me a D100, and then Hex and Flibberty. If you guys can also roll me D100s,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna roll one for Zeshikuya. Okay.
Hey, 42.
All right. Lumen, you run into Hex first. So Hex, what are you doing when Lumen
Oh,
finds you? As far as
fuck
like, are you
no.
running through the streets or?
My
Go ahead.
buddy's gone.
Mhm.
Wait, am I running into Lumen as themselves or as a guard?
As
I
themselves, from the
changed back
sounds
to
of it.
her old. Yeah, she changed back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I would ask if you found anything.
She goes, yes, we were able to locate his mind over long distance and speak to him. He said that he would return by morning, and that is all we were able to get.
Isn't it morning now? Already?
It's very early
It's
morning
nighttime.
for you guys. Because you got in at like 10 p.m. and then you had that entire bath sequence and the entire meal
Mhm.
sequence. So it's like 2 a.m. I imagine for you guys right now.
Okay, yeah. We think he means by sunrise. There was something else there.
Something else like what?
We do not know. Um, we were only able to connect to the one person, and this was over a very long distance, so we cannot tell where he was specifically, but there was a different vibe than usual. It feels like there was someone else there.
It failed the vibe check.
Yeah. Uh, he has, how you
Very
say, failed the
specifically.
vibe check.
Yes.
The vibes, they are not right. They do not sit well with us.
It gave me the ick.
It- we we have been afflicted with the ick.
We're such goddamn millennials. Okay. Sorry. I'm dead. So Hex, how are you doing with that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
My buddy's gone.
My buddy's gone.
The teacher has left the room. I don't know what to do with the classroom now.
Don't know what to do.
We think that all we can do at this point is wait for him to return and stay at the safe house, perhaps.
We
Yeah,
go
well,
find the others and tell them what you found out.
Okay. Yes. Where have you patrolled? I went to several places.
At that moment, as you guys are speaking, you hear Misha overhead um, yell down to the soldiers, "Fire! Fire! Up in the temple! There!" And pointing in that direction as the smoke plume begins to rise, as you can begin to see it in the dark of night. Soldiers begin to head that direction somewhat confusedly. You may or may not feel surprised about that. Liberty, what are you? Sorry, guys. Liberty, what are you doing while you're searching? Unless you're
well,
just physically running around.
I was blowing that whistle, man, and I'm flying too. Me and Griff are
Mhm.
Like, okay, I would have probably coordinated with Mission, like, hey, three of us can fly, so let's not overlap. Let's, and so we
Yeah.
probably took a section of the city.
Mhm.
Honestly, don't know. Just doing my best with no dark vision to try and. I've got my globes out. I'm looking like a New Jersey drone. Sorry, rather topical there,
That's
but
okay.
um, yeah. So I'm using my lights, low flying. I'm like, just like, I'm honestly just blowing the whistle, going, I literally don't know what to do here. We need somebody with those two spells. So at this point, I'm just kind of,
You're getting a very familiar sense of distress. Um, you felt something like this before? Go ahead and give me a history
oh,
check with advantage.
I push that down.
Oh, do you?
I think I
Okay.
know it. I have an impression that based off the things I've been remembering,
Mhm.
I'm going to actively try to avoid it trying to remember anything like that right now. I don't need that
Okay.
distraction right now. Do I
Okay.
still need to make?
Nope.
Okay,
If you are
yeah,
pushing down your memories, this is just to me it's considered not like a missed opportunity, but it's something that has reminded you of something, and you're going, I'm choosing to be busy right now,
yeah.
and that's totally up to you.
Because the things
So,
I've been
no,
remembering have been really, 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 really bothering me. So
mhm.
I'm like, what I didn't know, I felt a lot better. I was a little annoyed, but I wasn't nope, just nope. Denial. Stuff those emotions down. Stuff those,
I
yeah, all
like
the
that
things I
step.
should not do, I'm doing.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. In which case that you will hear from Misha in a minute. There's a fire going on. Um, and he's claiming that he can't find Peregrine either. But that'll be in a minute.
Okay.
Back with Hex and
Yeah.
Lumen,
Yeah.
hearing the fire warning. What do you guys do?
Lumen will like spring into action and go, "Oh, we must go help as best we can. Do you have the ability to put out fires?"
Uh, I can't really carry buckets with my paws,
That's better than what I
but
thought you were gonna say.
I think I'm better at starting fires than putting them out.
Oh, yes. If that makes sense. She'll kind of
I
like head towards
try.
that direction, but still be like looking around for Peregrine.
Okay.
So like half speed, I guess.
Okay. So Hex.
I would go along.
Okay. You're feeling a little lost right now without a Peregrine.
Well, that's part of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
She's gonna, as they're walking, if she notices Hex being a little different,
Hmm.
in attitude,
Hmm.
she'll kind of like turn and look down and like crouch to like get on Hex's level, and she'll be like, "It will be okay. We spoke to him, and he will come back to us. We told him that we care, and that we do not want him harmed, and that he needs to come back."
Okay. Thank you for doing that, though. I don't know how I would be able to send messages. I am not very good at it.
It
I
took
can shout
it took a
and
lot of
yell.
extending my powers beyond what they are used to. We think it may be because of the holder that we slayed. We're not sure though. Um, it is all new. It is the first time I have done it. We have done it.
Oh, well then, Thank you. It makes me feel a little bit better.
Of course, we are how the snake people said we are found family, even though Zejakuya will not admit it. We we think of you and Peregrine as people who are important in our lives, so we wish to keep contact.
Yes, I like these new friends.
Yes, we do too. Well, do you know where Flibbity is?
Flying up there somewhere.
Oh,
My wings don't work, so I had to stay down here.
we understand. We have been trying to grow some, but it has not been successful.
It's hard to do. I could
Yeah,
not fix
there's
mine.
just like the bone structure is different. You need to have lighter. Never mind. It is not important. But yes,
I don't need
hopefully
to
he is
explain
not.
hollow bones to you. It's fine.
She's like, hopefully he is not exposing himself to the public.
You hear faintly whistles, me whistling, the signal whistle going.
Wait, wait, wait.
Oh, do you have the whistle? We could whistle for him.
Hmm. Oh yes, yes we do. With she kind of like pats herself down, and
It's
it's in a
happening.
different pocket.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Oh my god, it's happening. Somebody's actually using the goddamn whistle. Oh my god, it's happening.
Hey, I have a whistle too. This one. Wait. Guys, can
They're
I
all the
do
same. They're just different colors.
Do I have lips? Can I use a whistle?
Oh my god.
You can. You can. If you
Yes.
can talk, you can use the whistle.
It's happening. It's happening.
So if you both want to whistle, you can.
It's been so
Yes.
many years.
Whistle.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's gonna raise the whistle up above her head, and she'll like say out loud, "There's a fire. We should go take care of it." And she goes, "Poot, poot."
All right.
Wait, do you
Uh,
actually use the whistle or are you just holding it over your
She
head?
does. She
Yeah.
raised it above her head for a
There's a
moment and then
fire.
tooted.
Oh, okay.
Foot, foot, foot.
It happened! Yes!
So, Flibberty, you hear a whistle, and then after a moment, you hear a second whistle. Two of the whistles are going off.
Wobble's little heart, wherever he is. Yes.
In Bromland.
Yep.
Hanging out in Bromland.
Yep. Oh my god. That has been years in the making.
He hears whistles on the wind, and just one tear
Yep.
runs down his old face.
Like 5, almost 10 years now, somebody has finally used the goddamn signal whistles. I have won D&D. I can now quit. I no longer need to play anymore. I have won. Finally. God damn it.
So you're going back to being a DM?
No, I'm just done. I don't need to play
That's
anymore. I've won D&D.
Oh, my face. Yes. So, I assume you head towards the whistle, though, Liberty?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm confused
You
for a
are
minute because
so
I think
hyped.
it's just my whistle. But they're like, stop.
But
I'm
it's
like,
happening when you're not blowing it.
and yeah, I'm right there. I'm like, you use the whistle. Okay, well, awesome. Okay. What's going on?
You see Lumen, who you have not seen
Yeah, hey, what the hell?
since they disappeared.
I found Lumen.
Good job.
And
She'll put the whistle away and like briefly explain the situation to Flibberty.
Okay.
And then if he asks where she went or anything like that, then I will be able to respond.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, where'd you go?
No, well, you are slower than I am in the city, and I thought that I could cover more ground.
Okay, so why'd you go invisible?
Hmm?
Why'd you disappear?
What do you mean?
I was trying to. Griff was gonna go with you, but you disappeared. Why?
You
What
want to
do
go
you
ahead and
mean?
make a deception check?
I will.
Lumen, and make an insight check.
Oh.
Liberty.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I want to too.
Go for it, Hex. This is gonna
Oh,
get
no.
interesting.
Feeling it.
Oh no, Hex doesn't believe me.
Oh no!
You know, I'm using my inspiration.
No! Can
Do
I
it.
use my inspiration to roll another one?
Yeah, you know what? Sure. Inspiration
Cool.
versus inspiration. on this
Wait,
one.
you can
Yeah.
use it for rerolls?
Travis,
Ah!
this is not your game.
That's it. Okay, 17. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Liberty.
Son of a bitch!
Even if you didn't use that inspiration, you still didn't do it.
All right, that
yeah,
checks out.
So, yeah,
So
there.
I'm gonna give Lumen a little bit of a side eye there.
Yeah, so Lumen gets a little bit of a side eye from Hex, and Liberty, you're like, okay, I
Okay.
guess Griff just didn't catch up to you before you turned around a corner.
Oh yeah, you are pretty quick through the cities. Yeah. Okay. Fire!
Oh yes,
Yep,
yes,
fire.
that's right. We call it where I come from the parkours.
Okay. Yeah, there's a fire. What the fuck are we gonna do about? I mean, I'm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so good with putting out fires.
Suppose we could go cheer them on. Wait, I can do unseen servant.
Oh yes, that would help.
Yeah, I'll go do that.
Okay.
So yeah,
So you guys go to the fire to do an unseen servant and cheer everybody on.
That's the most I can do. I'm 1 foot tall.
That's fair.
So yeah, I have to
That's okay.
spend.
Sure, you're
I have to
gonna
do.
just carry like a coffee cup worth of water.
And since I have no spell slots, I'll have to cast it ritually. So.
See, I was just thinking that Hex was gonna go. I'm gonna go pee on it.
Actually, no,
Hex
I'm
didn't
not.
do that.
I am not going to do unseen servant.
Okay,
I did not prepare it for today.
that's
Isn't
okay.
it
If you
ritual,
go,
Yeah, but don't you have to have, even if it's ritual, don't you have to prepare it?
No,
Huh?
you have access to it even as a. You basically wouldn't have access to it as a
Spell slot.
cast
Oh.
instant spell, but you still have access to it as a ritual spell because the ritual is still continuously in your spell book, and you're using the spell book to cast it.
I did
as
not
like a
know
casting
that.
component.
Okay, yeah, then, yeah, I'll ritually cast unseen servant.
That's why
Yeah.
rituals are
Alright.
so good.
yep.
I love ritual. That's one of the things that I love that they added to 5th edition, and is one of the reasons why I started playing it more. I thought ritual spells were like the coolest thing, because as a caster, sometimes you don't want to waste your spell slots on like utility spells, and that makes it a lot more usable for situations.
Okay, so its range is 60 feet, so I would just be flying around giving it commands. And it says it can do anything that a servant can do.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So as they begin to try and tame the fire, you notice that it is significantly harder to fight than a normal fire. It is almost bright white of a flame. It is so crazy hot, and it is almost resistant to getting put out. There is something strange happening. But as soon as the temple crumbles, like the roof of the temple crumbles in, the fire dumbs down to a normal orange color and is easily fought. You all are extremely tired. It is significantly past your bedtime. And you still haven't really found Peregrine. Though Lumen and Hex can at this point, if you want to tell Flipperty, once the fire is no longer a threat per se, if you would like to tell him about what you found out, Lumen.
No, they already did that.
Yeah,
Did they tell you?
she addressed
or did
it.
you tell Hex?
Yeah,
No.
I told Hex, and then when Flibberty showed up, Lumen also told them.
yeah.
Okay.
They
Just
All
I
said
right.
didn't.
they
Sorry.
I
relayed
didn't
the
want to
Missed
have to
that.
go.
information. Yeah.
I didn't want to
Okay.
go through the whole like explanation process over
Nope.
again.
That's fair. Okay. So, the fire is not quite out, but it's smoldering now. Um, and also with it comes the beginnings of rain. Um, a Kuli Fibra, once you guys are at sort of the placement of the temple, and the fire is there, she sort of gestures you over and asks if you would like um, to rest, as it's been crazy and they have not been able to find Peregrine. Um, and you all look almost exhausted.
Yeah.
And
She
they will continue to search for him if you'd like.
Uh, apparently, he's going to be back in the morning. So, I don't know.
we
He's got.
think it would still be a good idea for you to keep an eye out for him, but we do not think you need to
Yeah.
divert all of the forces, but we do appreciate that you were able to assist us in the ways that you could.
And I will tell her. And also, this fire. This was not a normal fire. You might want to. I would say you definitely want to investigate this, figure out who started it, what happened, because this was not a normal fire.
We will look into it for sure. And we appreciate all of the help that you gave us, Liberty. And she sort of takes your hand in both of hers and very much is like, thank you very much. We very much appreciate
Oh,
you.
you
Like,
can't.
just
Sorry, you can't see it, but
no.
she's between her
Finger bits.
thumb and finger. She's holding my hand. Remember, I'm. Yeah. Oh, I cast
Really?
enlarge.
Yeah, but oh, you can do that.
Yeah, I cast enlarge and
Like-
say, "Yes, my dear."
Oh my
And
god.
she kind of hold on. I need to go for stupid. She kind of smiles slightly knowingly, and yes, my dear, right? And
Well-
she goes, sir,
Yes.
not quite flirting back at you, but very much like clearly you are making a joke to her.
Oh no, I'm making the moves.
If you get, okay, okay. And so when you say yes, she looks a little taken aback, but not into it. She's like, perhaps after some rest, we can discuss any further measures should he not return in the morning. Very much we have slightly more important things to worry about, but we can discuss this later.
Stand by, hold on.
Oh god.
I got a thing. Hold on. It's I think it's the hold on.
Oh my god, Seshikuya, if you do this, if you manage to do
I will lean in and whisper and say, "For you, my dear, I don't need to rest."
This is getting weird.
Yes.
I have something. I have Olabusa leaf.
Is that
Thank
what they're
you,
calling it
Leather
nowadays?
Daddy.
Wow.
Drinking
Still at
it
gas
will
stations, I hear.
remove 2 levels. Or no, it'll remove a level of exhaustion.
Uh,
Oh no! If you drink a dose during a long rest, you'll regain 2 exhaustion levels.
I see.
Hold on. I need to roll for this. Oh, Seshikuya's gonna kill you.
You're literally just like, hey yo, I got an energy drink.
Yep. Well, it's an energy drink and like a Viagra.
No, it's realistically, it's just melatonin.
It's just
It's allowing you to get more rest when you're sleeping, not allow you to bypass an exhaustion level.
it's definitely
So
not.
you're just like I have some sleepy time tea.
Regardless, I fucking hate this roll I just made.
I also have Elixir of Life, which
Oh
gives me
no.
advantage on death saving throws.
Oh god.
You're gonna need it.
She is somewhat taken aback. But she says, perhaps we should focus on getting you bedding arrangements?
Yes. Why don't we discuss that? And I'll guide her away. Yes, I think that's an excellent idea.
Oh god. She kind of instructs, I guess, you guys to follow them, her and Flibberty, back to Warming Rock. And she will walk off with him.
Hex, why do you think Liberty is so interested in very specific sleeping arrangements? Is it because he is tiny?
I'm not tiny right now.
I'm not tiny right now.
Give me a certain mood. Hey, reduce and large, baby.
Let her be Ace for a second.
Oh, okay.
Like Hex is like, what the fuck? These humans are weird.
Humans are weird. I don't
Not a
understand
human.
them.
Not a human.
No,
Also
Lumen
not a
has
human.
the right idea. We should all be more
Yeah.
like Lumen.
You have
I think we solve a lot of our
a lot
problems.
of nerve to say that, Peregrine.
Hey, Peregrine, if everybody else getting booty called, I'm getting booty call.
Excuse me.
Well, just not yet.
Off camera.
You'll get your turn.
I don't know if I
I
want
don't
to
know
play
what's
that.
worse. No, I don't know what's worse. Flibberty being like, hey, you're gonna eventually get your turn, Hex. Or the idea of Hex attempting a booty call with anyone.
Yeah, like that's right. You're gonna warm your egg with somebody. Winky face.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, vomit aside.
Hang on a second. I just feel the need to point out that Nikki has gotten lustful about robots a number of times.
Yeah, no judging
Yeah,
here.
Nikki, you can't judge.
There are
You
no
cannot
kink
judge.
shaming here. There is no kink shaming here.
Yeah,
There's just
no,
Pink
I'm
asking
not
why.
saying that way. You don't get to make gag noises when I'm the one who might be having a lustful encounter when I am
Not
explaining
that-
to you as an artificer that that's not the kind of robot that was.
No, that's fine. But I'm telling you, it's not about the fact that it's not the lustful part that got me. It was the warming your egg part that got me. It was
yeah.
specifically involving your child that got me grossed out, not the kink part.
They're not a child yet. They're an egg.
Yeah.
There's an egg. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how kobolds. It's okay. We don't have to dive deep into
We
that.
don't need to get into that.
No, no, we don't.
We don't need to have the talk about kobolds.
You
Yeah, that's
guys
up to
make
you,
me
Peregrine.
do-
You get to have the talk with Hex. I'm sorry.
You
That's not.
guys
Oh.
make me do the weirdest
You know-
fucking research all the time. You know that?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, why would Zeke be mad at me?
Yeah.
You can ask him in the morning when he finds out.
Wait,
when you step out of the room.
That's his
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
I, honest to God, I thought it was the other lady.
Oh, the snake lady?
Yeah,
You thought it was his mom?
no, I thought it.
There's two snake ladies.
Yeah, his mom and another lady. Who did I just hit on?
Vibra.
You just hit on the snake lady from the temple
Okay,
Vibra,
cool.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I
So
thought.
it was the other lady. It's not his mom.
Okay, because
Yeah,
I was
you didn't
like,
pick up
He
on
would be
that.
more pissed about it being his mom.
okay,
But
because
there are reasons he would be pissed anyway.
Yeah,
okay,
it's like his
Remembering to
aunt
know
or
her.
something.
all right, because
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought it was the other one. I didn't, but then I was like, wait,
Yeah,
okay, cool. That's what I thought. I'm okay with that.
yeah, no. We'll discuss next week. But you guys all sort of settle in to rest.
Well, some of us settle
It-
into rest. So, some of us ain't getting any sleep tonight,
Oh.
pain,
or
Pain.
today. I guess it's
all of
morning.
the pain, all of the pain. So you sleep pretty much through the morning. Um,
I'm taking a
those of
level
you
of
who sleep.
exhaustion. How many-
Those of you who sleep.
yeah.
Let's yeah.
Fuck my life. Peregrine.
Oh, yeah, hi.
You also will receive a level of exhaustion, given what happens while you are gone. We will discuss the circumstances about what you look like upon your return. But you are allowed to return no earlier than 3 p.m. the next day, or
Oh
specifically
wow.
this day. So I'm going to determine about
Okay.
7 more hours of argument before you are allowed to return.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't sleep during the night I was searching. That gets me one level of exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm not sleeping during the day, so that would be 2 levels of exhaustion, correct?
What? No.
No, it's every 24 hours.
24,
that you don't
okay.
go without
Yeah.
speed,
Okay.
without sleep,
Um,
unless there's other stuff that can cause it. Like I know in Rime of the Frost Maiden, there's lots of like you get hit
Okay.
with ice, or you're in ice water,
Yeah.
and you get a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
No. For this, you get
Lot
1
of
level of exhaustion,
physical
unless you would like to take your
exertion.
route.
But the heavy physical exertion that's happening and the acrobatics and the
Would you like a second level of exhaustion to justify your route take?
No, I just want to. I like the funny faces you make when I talk about it.
Oh my god.
Hey, I think it's fair.
Mini rant. I bring forth this guy's wife, and like 2 sessions later, he's like, "I'm gonna bang the snake."
This is his coping strategy. It's not a healthy coping strategy, but it is a coping strategy.
I'm so much more into this now that I know that this is what you're calling your coping strategy.
Hex, we
because I
think
will
that
definitely
Liberty
use
may
that.
need the talkie doctor more than us.
I am the
Talkie
talkie
doctor.
doctor.
Talkie doctor's
No,
not
you are not.
Yes, I am.
But
different
doctor.
talkie doctor.
But doctor,
Okay,
I am Pagliacci.
Oh my god. To finish off this session, we will return on Peregrine's return. Everyone waking up and deal with what the fuck Flipperty's doing.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
When we
doing.
come back
You just said it.
next week,
Next week.
I'm gonna turn it over to our outro person. Oh my god.
Okay, this is a weird place to end, but alright. Okay, thank you for tuning in and listening to our adventures of Seekers of Fate. I honestly don't know what the fuck is going on here. So, yeah, come back next week, same time, same place, and see what the hell happens next. Don't forget to hit the like, follow, subscribe, all of those buttons. It really helps us out, and we'll see you guys next week for more of this nonsense.
Okay, and I would also like everybody to look at the my token on the board right now, and would notice the accreditation I just gave myself.
What?
Help.
Very good.
Help.
Yeah, look at my token.
Oh,
Can
yes.
they see the? They can see
We're-
the.
yeah.
I don't believe you.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Good night, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.